This time we'll have our starting lineups representing the Mavericks on tonight. Starting point guard number 11, Asia Smith. Starting guard number 2, Jakari Blackman. Starting guard number 22, Aaron Gill. Starting forward number 40, Alyssa Helton. And starting forward number 4, Michaela Hopper. The Mavericks are coached tonight by head coach Joe Meeks. Are you ready for your Longview Lobos? Here we go. Start at number 2, junior point guard, Tiaja McGee. Also, at number 4, senior guard, Journey Fairchild. And number 13, sophomore power forward, Paris Simpson. Number 14, freshman shooting guard, Bethany Bautista. And number 22, junior forward, Latavia Bailey. The Lobos are coached tonight by head coach Megan Leggett, assisted by Paul Penn, Tanisha Wright, and Keith Gilliam.
Alrighty, welcome to another presentation of Lobo basketball live on Longview Game Day. I am Frank Sides, as usual, joined by Keaton Daniels, and a third man in the booth tonight. This is Mr. Stephen Holland, the business development at Longview Orthopedic, and one of the plays a big role with the Star Foundation, their charity, their foundation there, who presented Journey Fairchild tonight with the Student Athlete of the Week. Stephen, how are you tonight?
Doing great. It's great night for some Lady Lobo basketball here.
And with that, we've got the tip won by Journey Fairchild. So those of you tuning in, this is the Lady Lobos versus the Lady Mavericks of Marshall. Lobos defeated the Mavericks 44-33 in the first trip down in Marshall, and there's 4 games left in district play. Lobos playoff scenarios are very simple as Tiaja McGee finds the back door open and lays it in to put us on the board for the first time tonight.
Hey,
simple as this, fellas. Yes. Lobos win tonight, they clinch a playoff spot.
Hey, that's one thing that I'm excited about tonight, is looking forward to, because right now we already starting off on a good note with the backdoor pass and good movement by Tiaja McGee. It's good to see her getting started early and being aggressive.
That's right. That's something we didn't see from her last game, the aggressiveness on the offense. And like you said, you got an uncle in the park that's yelling at her the whole time. Be aggressive, be aggressive.
Absolutely, absolutely. One thing about it, I like it. Whenever she's aggressive, I think the whole team kind of feeds off of it. And as a point guard, it's always you're always like the engine that keeps everybody rolling. So if you're rolling, you're gonna keep everybody else going too.
That's right. Open look from the corner. That's no good. That was for Michaela Holland, 6-foot junior, taking the 3. Again, just like last Tuesday night. The biggest player on the court shooting threes for the other team. It's a good possession for the Lobos.
Yes, indeed. Big time.
So, Stephen, if you hadn't had a chance to see the Lady Lobos this year in person, got a new head coach, Megan Leggett.
Yeah, she has a history here at Longview, correct?
Yeah. She does. Long, storied history. And she's her assistant, Mr. Paul Peck, 45 years of coaching, 42 of those at the NAIA level in college, over 580 wins. So, a lot of experience on the Lobos bench, and it's kind of showing this season. We're 21-8, 7-3 in district. About as good as I've seen a Lady Lobo team play in a long time.
Absolutely. You got a chance to do something that you haven't done in 4 years, and so hopefully tonight history can be made again. So hopefully we can be back into the playoffs as we normally used to be.
Yeah, that's Latavia Bailey at the line. She made the first and makes the second. So Latavia Bailey, I'm going to keep saying that. Her mom told me earlier we keep mistaking her for Paris Simpson. Their hair looks a lot alike, and I'm doing too many things to keep track. So I apologize ahead of time. I won't call you Paris Simpson tonight.
Hey, Mom, if you listen, we're all sorry.
That's right.
I like what I see here with this.
I love it too.
Making them pick up the pace.
And Bethany Baltus can't finish. Long rebound tipped away. It's going to stay with the Lobos.
I love the good aggressive play that we're showing so far. We're able to convert our first two possessions. Hopefully we can do it right here too.
And I'm going to make an early call, something we hadn't seen all year long. I think the Lady Lobos are going to drag this team tonight.
Hey, I would love to see it.
We hadn't seen one
a
yet.
lot of games that we've been calling have just been
Absolutely.
been too tight.
Awesome games to watch, but I go home with a headache because I'm so nervous. Going to have a foul down low in 44. Elisa Helton's going to take a couple free throws for the Mavericks.
Well, the biggest thing, I think the last time that the girls played here last Friday, they was playing against was it Pine Tree? I can't remember the team that they played. But anyway, it was Hallsville. The teams that they played that they had no business being close with. And they just kind of played down to their levels. And it took to the last 3-4 minutes of that game for them to finally start shutting them down and start executing their offense. And they started running away with it then. So hopefully tonight they're starting out hot. You want to keep it going.
I think the key's finishing the quarters, Keaton.
Yeah, big time.
Lobos early lead, 3 points, 6.5 left to go here in the first as Helton attempts the second free throw. That just rattles over the front edge. That's good. So
Marshall's giving it back a little bit here with the pressure.
You don't want to stay. You don't want to play with a sense of urgency when you're out here.
That's right. This is where Tiaja McGee makes her money.
Absolutely.
And that backcourt handles the basketball under pressure. If you hadn't seen Bethany Baltus, Stephen, there she is. Tried to get it to her. That's a freshman out there that just knocks down threes constantly. Can shoot the lights out.
Get the ball. That's not something you want to see. Saving the ball on your own basket. But you got blessed there to.
She rushed it a little bit.
to see the Marshall player miss it.
This is Bethany Baltus, the freshman. Nice pass to Journey. Makes a move and finishes. And one.
That was a good aggressive move by Journey, the lady of the night so far.
That's our star athlete of the week right there.
Yeah. Very nice finish there by Journey Fairchild. She looks like she does that pretty consistently here.
Absolutely. Look like she's trying to get star athlete of the week again.
MVP this time.
Absolutely.
Can't convert the free throw, but Paris Simpson's going to come down with a rebound, but they're going to call a jump ball. It's going to be Mavericks basketball. So, Stephen, I think we'll wait till Dr. Russell hops on to talk a little more about the foundation. We'll just talk about basketball the first quarter.
Yeah,
how's that work
for
you?
He'll jump on here at the quarter break, and I'm sure he'll let you guys know a lot about it.
Pass is thrown away. Going to be Lobo basketball.
I like it. You force the turnover right there as you're pressing them.
One of the great benefits of a press is to make them make poor decisions in transition, bad passes, ill-advised passes, ill-advised shots, rushing it.
Absolutely.
We see the Lady Lobos playing with a lot of a lot of intensity every week, but it just feels different tonight with the Lobo alum in town. They just look like they got an extra chip on their shoulder early.
Yeah, big time. Anytime you got former players coming to watch you don't want to let them down. You want to show them that you're better than them than they were, and you don't want them talking bad about you or anything like that. So you're going to play a little extra harder. So this is almost kind of like a mini senior night too as well. You're going to play your best.
Journey Fairchild can't wrangle that one in, so it's going to be a turnover. Lobo still leading by 4 with just under 5.5 to play here in the first quarter. Again, it's Frank Sides, Keaton Daniels, and Stephen Holland of Longview Orthopedic Foundation fame.
Going
to be honest with you, I was messing with the soundboard, didn't see what was happening there. Heard a whistle, and it's still Mavericks basketball, This doesn't matter what happened, does it?
Yeah, it does a deflection out of bounds. Got a good trap here.
There we go. That ball's loose, and it's up in the hands of 22.
Rockmore.
There's a three-point attempt from Baltus, no good. Rebound to Tiaja, and she's fouled.
And she should be shooting too there.
I don't have a 12. There we are, Jalea Rockmore. You're right.
Yep, she's
I hadn't seen her had a whole lot of minutes live with us this year.
Yeah, she's been a two-way player. Her lately been playing more JV. Now she's getting a chance to play varsity with us. I have the opportunity to say I've been knowing her since she's been born. Shout out to her mom and dad.
Not a huge shocker to the folks watching.
Shout out to her mom and dad. I know Dad is watching. What's up, JJ?
This is a great time to be automatic right here from the line. Lady Mavericks have 3 fouls already early in the first quarter. It's really important to be automatic.
So Tiaja makes both of hers, and the Lobos lead 8-2. Again, that aggressive defense, and it's going to be Longview basketball again.
Love the way that they're getting back. Love the way that they're playing this game right now. The first 3 minutes has been all Longview. You want to see them hopefully sustain this, keep it rolling.
Mavericks keeping the pressure on, but Tiaja McGee's got that ball where you don't want her to have it against this defense.
And you would have loved to see her keep going there.
There's a three-point attempt from the
yes,
girl.
It's good.
Yes, sir. Jalea Rockmore coming in from the varsity, yes, knocking him down from the corner.
Hey, she coming in hot.
JJ, if you're watching, he's probably in the building, I would think.
No, he's watching it. He's definitely over there watching it. She got the stroke from him. I know he's going to take all the credit in the world for that.
Awesome. That's awesome. Excellent job by the Lobos there, beating the press and moving the basketball and unselfishly and finding the open shooter in the corner and then knocking it down.
Oh, yeah. Fun fact about the dad. Dad was one of the top three-point shooters here in Longview history. One of my class. Well, he's a year younger than me, but man, we've been knowing each other ever since we was little babies.
Again, this Lobo defense is it's on one tonight.
Oh, foul there by Reagan Roberts there.
Reagan Roberts checks in for the first time tonight. I kind of like it against, he is texting. All right, JJ. What's he got to say? We can actually, I was expecting something we can't repeat on here.
No, not at all. Hey, Jay, I got your text, man. All love, baby.
First free throw attempt for Ariana Gill is just long, so the Lobos still leading by 9 with 4.5 to go here in the first quarter. Second's no good.
Get the
rebound
to
Baltus. Head to McGee and back to Baltus. They're having no problem with the pressure tonight. Baltus is going to spot up for the mid-range shot. Gets her on board. Tiaja McGee finds is Jalea Rockmore, is she a freshman?
She's a freshman too.
Two freshmen guards on the court right now. I love it.
Yep. She's one of, I think, the 3 freshmen that we have right now.
Oh!
There we go. Hey, she's on fire tonight. She's showing that she belongs on the varsity lineup.
I know Dad wasn't hitting them off the glass in high school, was he?
Lady Lobos did a great job executing on the ball reversal right there.
It was a good ball movement too by him.
Reagan Roberts. That's just nice pass.
Yeah, that's hard for Miss Roberts to do. You put her in a pickle by having her to do one or the other.
22, Ariana Gill scores her first bucket of the night. Again, super fast pace to start this one off. They're usually like this on Friday nights here with the Lady Lobos.
Good back door.
Nice block. Paris Simpson keeps it in bounds and finds the freshman off left foot. Little heat check.
It was. I think I was going to get out of my seat if she made that one.
Rip the cables out again.
I try to always make sure I got some room here.
Tiaja McGee with the Euro step. You can say she traveled. Lobos the 9-point lead with about 3 left to go. Stephen, if you're not familiar with that, we're doing a Lady Lobo softball game last year. They're down by 4, bottom of the 6th, bases loaded, 2 outs, and you know what happens. Yep. Bang, it's gone. You all know what's gone. Game time grand slam. This dude gets so excited. Jumps up, his chair rips all our cables out of the wall. We've got no audio, no video, but just a live stream with a black screen.
He's in the game. He's in the game.
I am a true Lobo. I was definitely into it. I mean, the shot that she hit, as soon as she hit it.
It wasn't a squeaker. The whole place knew. It was a 350-foot bomb.
When she hit it, the left fielder didn't move. She just turned around and just watched it. It was hit so hard.
Going to have a turnover here as the Lady Lobos.
Hate to be hard on officials, but I don't agree with that call. She didn't get all 3 points over across the floor. But
you can be as hard on them as you'd like. We just can't. We got to come back next week.
Absolutely.
But either way, it's going to be a turnover, and the Lobos still lead by 7, but the Mavericks have kind of got something going the last couple of possessions. You want to nip that in the bud. 3-point attempt.
NBA
short.
range 3.
Rebound ends up in the Mavericks' hands. That's Jakari Blacknell.
Travel.
And 11, Asia Smith's going to travel. Lobo basketball.
She's arguing with the officials there, but she did take off running before she put that ball down.
I'm not going to lie to you. I'm loving this freshman Juliet Rockmore.
Yeah,
Not only in the game doing her part, but she wants to score.
Yes, indeed. She's been. It's one thing that we haven't seen a lot. She's been very aggressive, and she's going. Ooh, nice spot, nice job.
Big rebound by
Clean
Roberts.
up. Oh.
Gets her own rebound. There's the freshman.
Stay with it. Get on the floor.
Jump ball. That's Longview basketball.
Gotta love it. She's out there fighting, scrapping. She's
I think you guys are right about the intensity here. These ladies stepped up. They're pretty tenacious, getting after the basketball, getting on, not afraid to get on the floor. You love to see that effort from the Lady Lobos.
Oh yeah, it's like they're almost in playoff form already.
Like Blackmore's playing like Rockmore, sorry, is playing like she doesn't know what minutes are coming in the future.
Absolutely.
So take advantage of these. I love it.
Hey, it's one of the opportunities that you don't get a chance to get in early and often, and when you are, you don't want to look back. You want to play as hard as you can because you never know when them next minutes are going to come again.
Look at the speed by this guard.
Yeah, she was really flying.
Finishes with the left hand.
Made a tough layup there.
And this is just what we were talking about earlier, Steven. The Lobos have had a little bit of trouble the last few weeks closing out these quarters. And it's kept teams in the ball game that may not, probably should have been in a few times.
One thing about basketball, it's a game of runs. Make sure you control your runs. Keep the flow of the game in your favor. Lady Lobos need a good possession right here.
Yeah, you want to finish this last minute and a half out strong. You started out the game that way. Marshall is starting to weather the storm. They got the lead within 5. You want to sit Longview. You want to be able to finish this quarter out strong to take that momentum into the second.
Journey Fairchild's going to check in, and Jalea Rockmore is going to have a seat for the rest of this quarter.
Great minutes by her tonight.
Pass is knocked away. It's going to stay with Longview.
Pretty nice when you have a freshman come in and jump in the game for a senior, take some big minutes, not lose any slack.
Big time.
Get you 5 of your 13 early. Baltus for 3. There she is. Look good. Long rebound to Fairchild. She finds Baltus again. Pass to Roberts. Loose. Another jump ball.
If you ask me, in my opinion, she was just a little bit too unselfish that time. I would have went up with the layup.
My coach used to say sometimes it's selfish to be unselfish.
Yeah, absolutely right. That's a great point. That was a great point.
1:15 left to go here in the first from Lobo Coliseum. You're watching Lady Lobo basketball live on Longview Game Day. Open look. 24 nails that. That is Jacayla Rusk, senior. That's her first bucket tonight, and that leads down to 3.
If you got numbers here, keep going. Don't stop till they stop you.
McGee's fouled. That's how you do it.
Don't stop till they stop you. There's no need once you break the press to come out of it and slow
much
down.
Unc could say about that one, is there?
No,
that's
not
the definition
at all.
of aggressive.
Hey, as soon as I seen her drive, I was looking over there to see what he was doing, and he was up there clapping. He loved that.
First free throw is good. So Tia's just 3 for 3 from the line early tonight. Big substitutions as Latavia Bailey checks in. Cadence Porter checks in. She was another freshman too, I believe, right? 24. Fairchild and Baltus round out the Lobo lineup right now as McGee misses the second. But Bailey rebound and puts it up, and she's fouled.
That's big offensive rebound there by Latavia Bailey. She's giving herself the opportunity to go earn it from the free throw line.
Big thing about the fouls that the Lady Mavericks are committing, they're all shooting fouls. 4 of the 5 have been shooting fouls, and that's really good for the Lady Lobos.
And the good thing about that, with us being aggressive like that, we're 2 fouls away from being in foul trouble or being able to shoot free throws the rest of the half. So
yeah, be in the bonus real soon.
Yeah, slows the game down, but gives us the opportunity to increase our lead.
Absolutely.
if we do get
cheap
fouled.
free offense.
Absolutely, you got to take those.
Latavia Bailey, it's her 3rd free throw of the night. So 15-10, 50 seconds left to go here in the first quarter.
It's Get a good
Lobos
stop
have
here.
a very small lineup on the court right now, but looks like the 6-footers are on the bench for Marshall too. So
Want to get a good stop here. I know Marshall.
Whoa.
There we go. We'll take that.
little off-balance shot there. They're going to call her for a travel. Get a number on that player. Can't see that one. Oh yeah, that is Ava Flanagan. She's a freshman.
Lady Mavericks haven't come off the press here at all.
There's 3 players right there had a trap. That was
Stolen
going
by
to be tough.
Jacayla Rusk. Layup's no good, and Latavia Bailey comes away with the rebound. And the Mavericks are fighting for that basketball.
Very scrappy here. A lot of jump balls this first quarter.
Speaking of softball, Jacayla Rusk hit one of the hardest softballs I've ever seen in my life hit in Marshall last year. I mean, she hit that thing so hard. I was recording because that was the night that our pitcher, refresh me, name.
You talking about
I should remember her name.
Rios.
Reagan Rios. Yeah, had like 18 strikeouts. So I was recording to see if she could get to 20. And she hit that ball so hard, I had to go find her dad. So get this video to you.
Oh,
Tavia Bailey's fouled.
no. They're going to call a jump ball on that.
What? All right. 10 seconds left. 9 seconds, actually, here in the first.
That's a tough call there. Sometimes you don't get them to go your way, but you got to play. That's part of the game. You got to play.
8 seconds. Going to have to find a shot quickly here. 7, 6, 5. Got
Get
it
out
open.
there. You got to get out there. There you go.
Come
Great
on.
deep
Ball to
deflection.
2. 1. Shoot it. It's going to count if it goes.
That's a
Oh!
little hard there.
Nice play by Bethany Baltas there. So that's going to do it for the first quarter here at Lobo Coliseum. Stephen Holland, we appreciate you hopping on with us.
You bet.
We'll be
enjoyed
back
it.
Yeah.
for more Lady Lobo basketball right after these messages.
Here you go.
And now at OR, we want to buy your used vehicle and we'll give you guaranteed top dollar for yours. And if you prefer to trade, even better, with massive savings on every new vehicle at OR Cadillac GMC in Longview.
House party? We got you covered. Office meeting? Come on, treat them right. Game day? You know we're here for it. Get your taco, nacho, or fajita bar today. Only at Juicy's Taco.
Alrighty, welcome back to Lobo basketball here from the Coliseum. Joined now, third man of the booth, Dr. Josh Russell, orthopedic surgeon over at Longview Orthopedic. Dr. Russell, how are you doing tonight?
Oh, doing fantastic. Glad to be out here watching some basketball. These girls are putting a lot of effort in there. Pretty scrappy out there.
Excited first quarter, wasn't it? Pretty
yeah,
quickly
it was.
too.
It was.
I don't think nobody took a timeout or
They
anything.
did not. No, not a whole lot of stoppages. Well, before we were on air, Journey Fairchild was presented with the Longview Orthopedic Star Foundation Player of the Week, Athlete of the Week. Can you tell us a little bit about the foundation and what it's doing for some of these athletes in town?
Absolutely. Yeah, we take pride in kind of being able to recognize our student athletes that are local, as well as a little bit further out. And tonight we got to honor one of our local Lobos tonight. Journey was picked by her coach and by her team. Picked by her coach and by her team as a leader of the team. And these are the kids that show great responsibility on and off the court. And are leaders in this community. We get to take these kids, honor them with a monetary scholarship, and then they get to compete at the end of the year for Student Athlete of the Year. So we're going to have about 60 athletes that we've honored around this area, and it's a great opportunity for us to be able to highlight some of these kids and what they've done on and off the court, and be really representative of what we want East Texas to be.
So it looked like her and her teammates were surprised by this. Is that
Yeah.
something that happens at other schools, or is it kind of a Longview thing this week?
No, actually, we try to surprise the kids. We try not to tell them. We tell their parents and coaches, but we want it to be. We don't want them to be distracted by it necessarily coming up to the game, and so we're able to do this as a surprise for them. And
Speaking of Journey Fairchild,
yeah,
right on cue.
Head of the line again.
Hey, I got to tell you this, that I talked to her mom right before the game. She said this was the hardest 2 days keeping this secret from her. And she still didn't tell her till right before you guys called her name. So kudos to the parents. hey, they've done an excellent job with Miss Journey Fairchild. I'm a big fan of hers and her brother too from the past Lobo years.
Oh yeah, it's great to see the kids' reaction to it, and to know that the community cares about them. We get sponsorships from all around our community, for these monetary scholarships, and we get to contribute to their education going forward. This is open to juniors and seniors for the most part, and so we want to invest in them to where whenever they go out and do whatever they're going to do in college or later in life, that they bring it back to East Texas and understand that we care about them, we care about our future here, and this is one way we can do that.
Harris Simpson can't finish there, and 1-on-4 obviously didn't turn out as well. She would have hoped for the Maverick there. That's 22, Ariana Gill. Baltus, the freshman, loses that one. So we know you played college football down in College Station, but
I did.
Where did you play your high school football?
I played from Midlothian, Texas.
Midlothian.
So, way back when it was a 4A school. And
so I don't know if you played or not, but something tells me a coach asked you to play the post on the basketball team at least once, right?
Oh yeah. I played basketball all growing up. My mom played college basketball at Texas Wesleyan, and so she was my coach growing up all through our Pee Wee years, and really taught us. She was a post, so she had all the moves and got to teach us all that. So it's great to be able to see the next generation coming up and what they can do.
Now, Keaton, was that Journey that scored that bucket for the Lobos? Okay, that's what I thought. Try to keep track here. So Lobos lead by 5, 6 minutes left to go first half. And Tiaja McGee can't finish. It's going to be tipped out of bounds, Mavericks basketball. And again, if you're just tuning in, the math is pretty simple for the Lady Lobos. With 4 games left to go in district play, if they win tonight, they are in for the first time in 4 seasons under first-year head coach Megan Leggett coming back to her alma mater and kind of turn this program around almost instantly.
Yeah, big time. Hey, kudos to the coach. I mean, to come back in your first year and get 20-plus wins, hats off. That's no small feat at all. So, got to love it.
And 44, Alessa Helton.
That's a nice move.
Yes,
yeah, she's up to 8 for the night. Not to take anything away from the previous Lobo coach. It just feels different here. It really does.
Yes, indeed. You gotta love the big 360 transformation. I'm gonna call it that because man, these games are definitely fun to watch. I enjoy calling these games. I enjoy being here. The Lobos are pretty much in every win. As Baltus sets up for a shot that's a little off to the left.
Coach Leggett was talking to me earlier today about that. Nice finish by the way.
Got a chance to tie the ball game up with 3 points the hard way.
That's 11, Asia Smith. Coach Leggett said this is kind of the legacy they're trying to rebuild, where making the playoffs is just a basic expectation in the way of life around here. So she's accomplished her goal in the first season.
And I tell you what, this team, not only this team, but some of the girls that's coming up behind her. You got 3 freshmen playing tonight, so the sky's isn't limits for this team, and they're only going to get better and better because there's some girls that's at the middle school level that's chomping at the bit.
One in particular, I can't keep my eye off of on the basketball court.
Hey, she's one of my favorite middle school.
Her older brother played for the Lobos last year, but I hurt his knee. But Drew Ward, Coach Ward's daughter, can absolutely ball.
Maya Ward, if you're watching this, Maya, what's up?
The Lobos substitute back in the freshman here. This is Rockmore. Makes a move, and it's blocked
by Kiara Roberson.
That's right, 20, the senior. Without looking at my spreadsheet, how'd you know that? Is that one of your players of the week from previous weeks?
No, I know her from previous endeavors.
Fair enough. So Rockmore, nice pass, gets it back out to Rockmore for 3.
Go in.
Oh, it doesn't go. And Miss Roberts can't put that back, so the Mavericks have a chance to take the lead here.
Miss Smith, Asia Smith, she is fast.
Yes, she is. The Lobos jumped out to a big lead here, and things have kind of slowed down a little bit with the pace.
It's one of those game runs. You start out early, the home crowd, you expect it to. You get a hot start, and then now that you have settled down, you have allowed Marshall to come back, and they got a chance to take the lead.
Open 3. She held that finish. She thought it was good, but just a little bit short. It's going to be a jump ball, and I think that's going to stay with the Mavericks. And it is. So 22, Ari Gill is going to throw this one in for the Lady Mavs. 4.5 to go first half. Open three, good look, just long. Another long rebound to the Mavericks.
Something tells me you don't want to keep her open too long. She leaves that follow through up like she's expecting it to
She's
go
done
in.
this before, huh? Nice finish. That's the freshman. That is Ava Flanagan. Her first bucket tonight. And the Mavericks lead. Ryan Roberts can't come away with that, but Paris Simpson ends up with the basketball. Journey makes a move, but they're going to get her for a travel.
Oh, man. It's been all Marshall right now. Got to slow down. Got to slow down if you're Longview. Settle down. They haven't done nothing. They haven't shown you anything any differently that you haven't seen yet. Hopefully we can force a turnover with this press here.
I suspect.
There you go.
There we go. I was about to say, I suspect the Mavericks bucket would result in a Lady Lobo timeout, but here's to hoping we can get down here. And I'd like to see Paris Simpson get aggressive here this possession.
I do too.
Something we saw last Friday night. She just couldn't be stopped, and I haven't seen a lot of that of her tonight.
No.
Any of it so far, but
nobody's stopping you.
gonna have
No
a jump
foul
ball.
there, nothing. Okay.
It's scrappy out there.
Oh yeah, refs letting them play a little bit this quarter.
Yes, they are. Both teams are in the bonus now, so we're shooting free throws the rest of the way this half. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left. See if the Lady Lobos can close this quarter out on a bit of a run here.
Yeah, you need a big bucket here.
There's a foul.
Another
Travel.
I think we've only scored two points this quarter. 2 or 4. I can't remember, but not the second quarter you want for sure.
That pass is
another
thrown
turnover.
away. Almost hit the cameraman down there. I don't recognize him today. Who's that, Keaton?
I don't recognize him as well.
All right, so 3.5 left to go here, second quarter from Lobo Coliseum. Lady Lobos looking to get back on track this quarter, and the freshman Rockmore loses possession but gets it back out to McGee.
Very aggressive defense here.
They're going to call Tiaja for the offensive foul, and the Marshall crowd's into it.
Hey, that's 3 straight turnovers by Longview. If you coach Leg, you got to think about getting yourself a timeout here. You want to try to get you. You got 3 straight opportunities down here. You hadn't had a chance to score any buckets, and there she is, right on cue, calling that timeout.
So we're going to take a break with them. You're watching Lobo basketball here live on Longview Game Day. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Injuries aren't planned, and here at Longview Orthopedic, we're going to work together with patients to try to obtain the best outcome possible for them. We have the ability to treat all injuries for all patients and athletes of all ages. One thing I want patients to understand is that, I've been in their situation. I played football at Texas A&M University, played offensive line, I was a guard, and being an athlete, suffering injuries, and having that passion to get back on the field gave me a really good perspective on the other side of the line as a treating physician now here at the Longview Orthopedic Clinic.
Alrighty, welcome back. 3:15 left to go. Second quarter. Keaton Daniels and Frank Sides joined by Dr. Josh Russell of Longview Orthopedic. Josh, thoughts here on the second quarter, what you've seen so far from Lady Lobos and what we can do to kind of get this back rolling in the right direction?
I'll tell you, I think that timeout hopefully centered them a little bit and get their mind right, stop the turnovers, good passes, good closeouts, get some good shots in. We haven't been able to get any open shots in the last few minutes. So,
if you're just tuning in, it's alumni night, so at halftime we're going to get to see some former Lady Lobo greats representing tonight. And shots long ends up in the hands of Bethany Baltus. The freshman's out ahead with Ryan Roberts. Make the move and go up, left hand. Yes. Oh!
Tough there.
Just roll out.
Just off the front of the iron. Going to get Journey for a cheap one here. And that's going to send the Mavericks to the line.
Don't like it. It's a long foul away from the basket.
Yep.
Nowhere near scoring. You get a cheap foul there to send the Marshall Mavericks to the free throw line.
Yeah, I think I say it every week, but that possession right there just kind of imagine what she's going to look like 2 years from now. You know what I mean? If she's this smart and this is good handling the basketball as a freshman.
For sure.
Was she 14 years old, maybe 15?
Yeah, 14, 15, yes. It's crazy.
And she's just going to get better with the outside shot, too. So lots to look forward to Lady Lobo basketball. This is a young team. Not many folks at that age can go to the left hand like it's like nothing.
No, not
I'm
at all.
thinking about it. So Ryan Roberts is going to get the rebound. She's going to be fouled, and she's going to head to the other end and shoot 1-and-1.
Got it going the same way here. You got Paris Simpson. You're ready to check into the game here.
And if you're all watching, you can thank Keaton for jinxing that game flowing by quickly tonight.
Yeah, I'll take that one. I did.
This last 240 is going to last about 45 minutes.
You got to expect it with the way that they been calling fouls earlier in their first quarter, and then just a continuation going on in the second quarter.
This is a big game for Marshall. This is their season's on the line.
Yeah.
You drop to 5-6 and immediately fall to 6th in the district. You got some big-time teams coming into town the last 4 games, too.
Yeah.
They've got to face Tyler and Mount Pleasant.
Yeah,
So
it's not easy at all. It's playoff start for you right now. Can't afford to get yourself put in the bind.
And I think we're seeing that. This team, Longview beat them on the road by 11 first time around. So doing something different today as an inbounds pass is thrown away.
And one thing about it, when we did play them the first time, I think we overcome a double-digit point deficit. So Marshall is capable of getting out there or going on a big run. They know that they can play with us, so we're going to have to stay with it and fight. We don't want to get ourselves down.
Yeah, and it would surprise no one to hear you made that trip to Marshall for that one. I can't remember if it was a Friday night you didn't.
No, I got worried
with a playoff football team. But
I got worried about that game.
another turnover, and the pace is kind of slowed to a crawl here to finish the second quarter. Here's the hope, and the Lobos can take advantage of that and get some cheapies here at the line and head into the half with a lead.
It's a good open shot.
Yeah. Closing this out on the right note in this first half is very important. That's
Nice
a good pass. We need to take that lid off the basket here. We're just not getting anything to fall.
And they're not taking bad shots.
No,
They just can't get the good ones to fall. So, 3 possessions in a row? We've missed something inside of 3 feet.
Yeah, exactly right. Stay there, stay there.
Going to get Ryan Roberts for that one. Doesn't look like she agrees with that, but Jakari Blacknell is going to go to the free throw line either way. Shooting 2. The alumni are starting to head down to the locker room to get ready for the halftime show as Jakari makes the first. 2-point lead for the Lady Mavs. Just over 2 minutes left to go here in the first half.
I like her socks.
She's definitely standing out there, right?
I like a lot of them coordinate their hair with their shoes.
Tiaja McGee getting aggressive, heading to the basket. Can't get that to
Stay with it,
go.
ladies.
Loose ball. Tipped around out of bounds off of Paris Simpson. So it's going to be Maverick basketball with a 3-point lead. 1:47 left to go in the second quarter. As we were talking about the Lady Lobos in the first quarter with a little more intensity and playing better than we've seen them all season.
Yep.
Got to swing it the other way here to end the second quarter. Just seem off just a little bit.
And there we go. Good steal.
Journey.
Hopefully this can get us going right
On
here.
cue.
There you go.
Journey gets the bucket. That's 6 tonight for her.
That's big by the senior there.
And Coach Joe Hicks from Marshall is going to call a full timeout. So we're going to take a break with them. We'll be back here to bring you the rest of the second quarter and the alumni show at halftime after these messages. You're watching Longview Game Day.
At Godarzi and Young, we take things more seriously.
Every case that's handled at our office is handled by a team. That work and dedication has caused our office to recover more record verdicts and settlements than any other law firm in Northeast Texas.
It is our obligation to make sure our client has the financial backings and the manpower to be successful.
We are exactly who we say we are. We're trial lawyers who've gotten results year in, year out.
It is cool, though.
All right, welcome back. Minute and a half left. We're joined by Josh Russell, the orthopedic surgeon over at Longview Orthopedic. Josh, we know football, there's ACL injuries. Baseball, you've got your Tommy John for pitchers. What's the most common injury you see from high school basketball players?
High school basketball, would probably be the old ankle sprain. That's probably the most common one. Typically rehab, 2 or 3 weeks, get back out there. But then I think ACL is a pretty close second. These girls are jumping, landing, cutting, all the kind of things you see out in the football field as well. That's the thing to look at.
How different is the recovery time for a high ankle sprain for a high school basketball player, and then compared to one of the elite, the Kevin Durant's that's out for 11 weeks type of deal?
Well, nowadays, these high ankle sprains are being treated surgically. Typically a high ankle sprain itself is typically a injury of the ligament between the two bones of your ankle. Basically, you twist your ankle enough where you spread the two bones apart and tear that ligament. So it takes a long time. It takes about 3 months for a ligament to heal on its own. Surgically, you see Tua and those guys that come back in 4 weeks from a high ankle sprain because they had surgery to actually reconstruct that ligament using what's called an internal brace, and it works really, really well. So
if one of our buddies walks up to us and says, "I think I sprained my ankle," we can, probably rule that out based on what you're telling me. It's far more serious than I originally thought.
Yeah. So you have your normal ankle sprains, and your high ankle sprains are a little more serious than that. But no, I think that high ankle sprains are one of those things that can be a pretty terrible thing to recover from unless you get the right treatment early.
Journey Fairchild can't get that finish. Baltus is open for three. She's going to take it. Boom! Huge shot.
Yes, big time three there. It puts the Lobos back on top here by a point. And just like that, Marshall comes back and takes the lead. You got the last minute, 45 seconds left. Longview, you definitely want to close it out, as we always preach this.
40 seconds to go. Got a defender following Baltus around now, as she probably should. Fairchild turns the corner, and that's blocked. It's going to end up in the Mavericks' hands. 1-on-3. This is Baltus. Stands her ground, and it's going to be tipped, and it's going to stay with Marshall.
That was great defense there.
Absolutely. So 18 seconds left in this one here in the second quarter. It's going to be Mavericks basketball.
You always hate that 1-on-3 coming back at you.
Yeah.
She did a great job, though, defending that.
And she steals that ball.
Almost forced the turnover there, but causes a jump ball.
13 seconds. It can stay with Marshall. And again, I hate to say this because there's no way to put it delicately, but this is about as bad as you can play in the first half. And if you can leave here with a trailing by, less than 3, probably a win for the Lady Lobos tonight.
Big time.
3-point attempts off. Into the hands of McGee. She's going to have to heave one up quickly. Does she see it? She does not. Little floater doesn't go either way. So that's going to be it for the first half here. Lady Lobos trail by 1 headed into the half. And again, Keaton, they didn't play poorly, but we just didn't see them finishing those possessions like we do normally. And to only have a 1-point deficit here after that second quarter is probably a win for the Lady Lobos. They're going to go back. I have no doubt Coach Leggett's going to get them regrouped, come out here and get us a playoff spot. But we are going to take a couple commercials, come back for Lobo Alumni Night. Josh, we appreciate you hopping on with us. Come back on the third quarter if you'd like. We'll take a quick break, be back for the halftime show in about a minute.
Thank you for having me.
Don't fumble when you're looking for your next trailer. At RJ Trailers, we got the hookup. Cargo Mate, Hallmark, Text Line, Diamond C. We've got the inventory selection to get you into the end zone. Snap into savings with R&J Trailers. Don't pass up on the best deals around. R&J Trailers in Longview and online at rnjtrailers.com. We've got the hookup.
Crunch has everything you need to find your mode. Come check out Crunch Fitness with a free guest pass.
Printing your photos just got easier. Just pick your size, color, and favorite photo, and we'll do the rest. Because your unforgettable moments are meant to be framed.
Yeah, come on, everybody, for the alumni tonight. We have Danita Garrett. Whitney Rockwell. Ashley Reese Porter. Shayla Reese. Marcia Jackson. Tamika Lincoln. Rosa Williams. Izzy Brooks. Kim Allen. Tamika Thomas. Felicia Hutchins Marshall. Lakita Graham. Lavisha Graham. Charlotte Turner. Jill Reeves. Lanita Crow. Tasha Walker. Lisa Copeland. Asante Crenshaw. Teresa Jones Ingram. Tanya Roulette. Angel Brown. Jaleisha Montgomery Johnson. Also alumni is the head coach of the basketball team, Megan Leggett, and Coach Tanisha Wright. Also longtime coach at Foster Middle School, Coach Charles A. Smith Martin. And Sarah Millwood. And Lance Aldridge. Coach Cheryl from Folsom. Volleyball coach from 1988 to 2004 and played an essential role in creating a well-rounded athletes doing the ring. Also, Lance Aldridge, the son of legendary 900 wins lady basketball coach Tommy Aldridge. As recognized, guided by the strong work ethic, leadership, and perseverance of Coach Aldridge. All these women played an important part in building and maintaining a legacy in this Longview Lady Lobo basketball. This includes 36 playoff appearances, 25 district championships, 10 regional finals, 3 state tournaments, 1 state championship, nationally ranked 9 times in 2002. Come on, let's give it up for one more time. Your alumni. And 71 scholarships, next level athletes, 23, 1,000 point career point athletes, 29 all-state players, 8 All-Americans, and 2 national free throw champions. The 2022-23 Longview Lady Lobo basketball team takes pride in this tradition that has been set by the Lady Lobos basketball alumni. Will continue to work to honor and leave their mark as they work to rebuild the Longview Lady Lobo legacy.
You can see the Lady Lobos coming back on the court, being greeted by the alumni. Alumni, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, guys. Is alumni or alumni is the word? Alumni doesn't sound right.
Depends what state you're from.
That's right. Anyway, the Lady Lobos are back on the court after greeting the alumni there in the tunnel. Hopefully the nerves will be kind of shaken away now, and we come out and dominate here in the third quarter, the second half.
So hopefully, I'm hoping you saw the worst of the worst of us already in the second quarter. It was a tale of two quarters. We was at our best the first quarter, and we came off the gas completely in the second quarter. You're hoping that you can get that past you and you can finish out the second half and play what we're capable of playing, especially the way that we showed in that first quarter. And that was a way too when we played Marshall. When we played Marshall the first time, started out bad, and we was able to finish out strong, overcoming a double-digit deficit to come back and win that game.
That's right.
Games like these, guys, these are the things that you find out who wins off of the easy things.
Yes.
Layups, free throws. Lady Lobos had their opportunities many, many times tonight at the free throw line. Called the charity stripe for a reason. So got to take advantage of that and execute there. These are the types of games that separate you and just doing the simple things.
One thing, too, in the second quarter, it seems like the lid was just completely shut closed on us. I mean, we had a lot of layups, a lot of opportunities to make do of some of us driving, and we just weren't able to come away with anything.
I'm hoping to see a little bit more aggressiveness out of Paris Simpson here in the second half. She kind of put the offense on her back last Friday night when they needed it, and Ryan Roberts, she's had some good looks down low. I think we'll see some of those. She'll finish them in the second half and lead us to a Lobo victory tonight. So
Yep.
Last year, fun fact, I don't believe we broadcast a Lady Lobo win last year live.
Maybe one.
If one.
Maybe one.
This year I don't think we've seen a boys loss this year, and we've only seen one Lady Lobo loss. So
it's
a tale of two seasons.
Yeah, big time. It's definitely been different from both ends. Shout out to Longview Lobos, the boys team. Both Lady Lobos and the boys are both doing some good things with first-year coaches.
And I'm always, like I said, I'm always wanting to get John King up here with us for a basketball game. I just want to ask him on air what his jumper looks like these days. If he could get up there and knock one down.
I definitely want to hear his answer.
I want to see it. Sometimes when he's in the house, he'll help kind of put up the chairs, and I'm always wanting him to just pick a ball up. I just want to see that jump shot, see what it looks like.
I've not seen him walk away from too many challenges.
Something tells me he was a superior athlete in his young age. I know he was a heck of an offensive lineman.
Hey, Coach King, if you're listening to this, man, I believe in you. I want to see it, too.
I wouldn't bet against him. I'm just saying. I want to see it. And off topic, I guess, but the last couple of days you've seen the offers are rolling in for Lobos.
Yes.
All the accolades are coming through. So we had it was a joy covering that football season, and all things considered, they may come back as the number 1 or number 2 team in the state next year.
Oh, yeah.
Just bringing back all that talent.
Oh, yeah. It's a great time to be a Lobo. It's a great day, just like any other day. Even our bad days is still better than a lot of people's good days, so we'll still take it.
No doubt.
I'm going to take that. I'm a Lobo through and through. You can't get me to cheer for anybody else unless it's family. I'm Lobo all day and all night, so I'm definitely excited for these kids, excited for these parents. Man, just excited just to be putting Longview on the map, man.
And it's cool to be able to do this. Like, these kids have something that you don't.
Yes.
They're going to be able, for the rest of eternity,
Yes.
they're going to be able to sit down like I know you're going to want to do with your son or daughter one of these days and say, hey, watch what I did that Friday night against Marshall.
Absolutely
These kids can
right.
do that.
Yes, indeed. Absolutely right.
I'm glad I can't. You probably.
No, man, I wish I had this opportunity when I played, man, because I guarantee you I'll be finding y'all cameras. Y'all be one of y'all favorites. Y'all would love to show me because I'm gonna be excited. I'm always show some excitement and play hard.
One of my favorite stories is when I first started doing this with our sister company up in Texarkana. We were going to Chick-fil-A. I held up the line because the girl taking her order wouldn't let me pass through until she showed me on her phone where she had saved her only bucket of her senior year because I called it on a Liberty Outlaw game. It was really cool. I mean, everybody was honking at us, but it's still cool.
Hey, she said everybody can wait.
Yeah,
She's getting paid by the hour.
So Callie Johnson, freshman, her first bucket tonight, extends the Maverick lead to 3. You don't realize it, Keaton, that this is how important this is to some of these kids and parents. They've all got grandparents.
Yes,
I know
indeed.
my grandmother today couldn't come watch me playing a basketball game. I mean, she could, but somebody'd have to pick her up from the bottom of the stairs, right?
Hey,
a few times a game. It's not funny, but
hey, well, this is a credit to technology and Longview Game Day, man, for giving opportunity to these parents, grandparents, family members that cannot watch these games. Is great.
And we can't do it without our sponsors.
Yes.
So we thank all you guys specifically right now. Longview Orthopedic and the Star Foundation. Stephen Holland's with us for the rest of this one. We're gonna lean on him in the fourth quarter on his b-ball knowledge, kind of like we do Ray Wade on Tuesday.
Yeah, some tell me he got it in him.
Paris Simpson gets aggressive with that one, and they're gonna call her for a travel.
Tough.
You guys made a believer out of me with that freshman. I'm ready to watch her come back in. She has had a tremendous showing tonight. Her temperament is very mature for a freshman.
Absolutely, she definitely lit it up, and it was definitely great to see. Dad nerves a shot watching this, but man, as from one brother to another, man, I'm enjoying watching this, man. So shout out to you, JJ, and you and Whitney. I know she's here, but shout out to you guys, man. I'm enjoying watching the growth of her game.
A couple, like I said, I love nothing more than when a shooter's just going to shoot.
Yes.
But
nice cut.
I don't know that Coach Leggett does.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that we haven't seen a lot of different players shooting. So to see Jalea come in the game, to come off the bench, and first thing she do is shooting, and she hits that three. Couldn't be more excited to see
Absolutely.
that.
Kind of like lighting a fuse, huh?
Yeah,
Just
big
put her in
time.
the game, let her get her
Big time.
5, and pull her out, and let's go win this basketball game.
Big time.
So, JJ, we're looking more forward to it than he is when we're back in the game.
Yes, indeed.
Lobos turned that one over, still down by 3. Got a 2-on-1. Paris Simpson, nice play by Baltus.
Way to get her hand in the passing lane.
Lobos need to settle down a little bit here. Tiaja McGee finds Paris Simpson. Take that
Paris.
three-pointer. There she goes. There's the aggressiveness, and she's going to be fouled. No.
Oh my gosh.
Took an extra step before she got the foul there.
Oh my gosh, man! You was up wide open. You wanted to take it in, dribbling it in close as possible. Get your shot. You wide open, and you got a turnover there. You can't. That's not winning basketball there.
25-22 still the score. Ryan Roberts 1-on-2. And that's going to be a finish by Asia Smith. She's got 6 tonight, the senior guard.
Marsha has found the answer right now.
Sorry about that, Keaton. I was about to say, it's not often that there's someone on the court that you can say looks faster than Tiaja McGee, but Asia Smith does.
Yeah, and
there she goes.
And not only her, there's been another player for Marsha. They've been staying with her a lot.
And she's going to pick up the foul, Asia Smith. It's going to be her first.
You know, I'm thinking, why not go right at 44? She's got 3 fouls right now. It's a great target to go after. See what she can do defensively.
Absolutely. Let's see what Reagan can do in the post.
Bethany Balthus makes a move. Going to pull up from the free throw line and hit.
That was a nice move there.
Mid-range game is a lost art in high school basketball.
Oh, yeah, seems like every time she shoots the ball, I'm automatically thinking it's going in. She has one of the prettiest strokes.
Open look. That's no good. Paris Simpson comes away with a board, and she's fouled.
Good board there by Paris. Want to see her getting going.
We talked about it last broadcast. She's put on 4 or 5 pounds of muscle since the last time we saw her. That's your starting shortstop for the Lobos softball team, and she can already sting the ball. And now, softball coach stopped by Tuesday night or last Friday and said she's hitting them into the trees now. So he's looking forward to that.
Sounds like a nice treat.
Oh yeah, she's been very big for this basketball team. She does a lot of hustle plays, does a lot of things you don't see in the stat sheets.
Penetration inside by number 2.
Nice job by Tiaja McGee. That was a good drive there. That gets the lead back into within 1 point. Here, somebody got to stop the ball.
Offense, got to be.
There we go.
There you go. Great call. Great call.
Look at
there you go.
Paris.
She's showing a lot of excitement there. Hey, that's 2 good stops it's 2 good possessions by Paris Simpson. Drawing the charge that time, and she was able to block her defender out to get a foul call on the rebound on the previous possession.
Steven, you can see why they don't let us do football games. You wouldn't be able to hear anything.
I know.
Me and Keith will be no, go. He's open. We leave that to the pros.
Yes, indeed, man.
So Paris Simpson beats the entire defense, and she can't finish. But that's what I want to see from her in the second half.
Yes.
Aggressiveness.
Even if she doesn't make it, I want to see her stay aggressive.
There's no one on this court that can out-athlete her right now.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Somebody get the steal.
Oh.
Who's that on? They're not going to call TAs, are they? They are.
Oh, man. That was a complete loose ball there. And she just dove on the ground to get the ball. Coach Leggett is letting them have it.
And Coach Peck doesn't love it either.
It's one of those things. It's important to be efficient down the stretch.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone, especially officials.
Yes.
Great hustle play.
Going to have a block on Ryan Roberts. So the Lady Lobos are starting to rack up the fouls here halfway through the third quarter. A couple more of those, and the Mavericks are shooting. But again, Stephen, every single game we broadcast this year, boys or girls, same way, just exciting, literally all the way to the finish. So it looks like we're in for another one tonight.
Roberts checks out. That was her third foul. Latavia Bailey comes in.
Again,
not a lot of size in there for Marshall right now either, so not a huge loss for the Lobos right now. Latavia can play some defense down low. There we go, Baltus.
Nice.
Gets it ahead to Tiaja.
Keep going, Tiaja.
There's that speed. Can't finish, but Baltus
Stay
is
with
there to clean it up.
There you go.
Another block. That's going to be out on the Lobos. Maverick basketball. We got a couple good looks there. That's all you can ask for out of the offense right now.
Oh, yeah.
Those will start dropping.
Oh, yeah.
And again, a long way to play in district. But if you can wrap it up now, that's obviously the option you want to take.
Oh, yeah. Even though you still got a lot. It's a great shot there, but even though you got a lot of games left, you want to take advantage of it, especially when it's right there in front of you. Because you never know what can happen down the line.
And that's the senior, Alyssa Helton. The junior, I'm sorry. Paris Simpson's going to travel.
That was tough there. She did take she took an extra step there.
And Helton quietly has 10 for the Mavericks tonight.
Want to definitely not let her slip behind you in the high post on this 2-3 defense. It's important just to be cognizant as they swing the ball.
Loose ball, another foul. I think they're going to give Helton 2 free throws here. She was going up with that. And they are. So Alyssa Helton, the junior for the Mavericks, has a chance to extend the Maverick lead to 2 possessions here. And the first one's good. And these Lady Lobos, this isn't something that they're not accustomed to. So they've been in a dogfight every week. They're definitely not going to lay down. They're Lobos.
No, you definitely want to. You don't want to keep digging yourself a hole here. We got some takes here, some double takes. Paris Simpson here for us, and Alasia. I think Alasia Smith for Marshall. Got to be a double technical.
Technical on 12, and it's got to be 4, I would think. I don't know.
If we got a double technical, we should go back to the point of interruption.
I couldn't tell if he called it on both ends.
You'll remember back to our Longview Marshall boys basketball game. The officials didn't let it get to this point. Stephen, they were calling technical fouls just for looking at somebody.
Right,
yeah.
I've never seen a high school game with so many techs being called. So.
I believe we had 9 total. It was all said and done.
That was a crazy game.
And nothing, not a physical contact, not a word spoken. Just they didn't want to let it get there. They knew what they were getting into with Marshall Longview. It's the first time we've seen it bleed over into the girls' rivalry.
Should. Like I said, I'm not sure what discussion is here, but should be going back to the point of interruption on a double technical foul. Should be no shooting, except for just a shot on the foul. So, yeah, we are.
No substitution. Lobo is going to leave the same lineup out there. You never want to see the chippiness like this, Keaton, but on the flip side, you know, it just tells you how important this is to the Lady Lobos. This is a humongous game with people in the crowd that, you know, their legacy's on the line.
Oh, yeah. And the thing that I was glad to see, her teammates come at our aid. They wasn't going to back down, so hopefully you can see that spill over into the game.
Substitution there.
Ryan Roberts is going to check in. Going to get the Lobos a little more size down low. First of the 1-and-1's no good.
Oh.
And the Lobos are going to toss it away. Another turnover. So it's going to be Mavericks basketball with 2:23 left in the third quarter.
Self-inflicting wound there. We're able to have a turnover we shouldn't have.
I believe we scored 13 points in the first 4 minutes of this one, and 13 points since.
Yeah, it's been tough the rest of the way for us. It's been all Marshall second and third quarter. But still, I got a lot of ball game left.
Sure, and the good looks lead you to believe that there's some more offense coming here.
Good trap there. Almost forced a turnover.
Whoa, throwing elbows in the corner.
Surprise, no call, which is kind of why we are in this
situation.
There we go.
And have another jump ball called.
It's kind of hard if you're Lobo fans watching some of these calls that these refs are making or not making.
Marshall basketball.
I think there's a call in the rule book called excessive elbow swing, and it's a violation.
She was swinging them hard.
Yes. I want to get ahead of that.
So Mavericks basketball.
She was just letting it go. I'm surprised there was no call.
That doesn't go, and Roberts gets the rebound. See if the Lobos can settle down here and get this back to one possession. Journey to the rack. I'm going to call.
It's got to be a block. Got to be a block.
I was waiting for the offensive foul call, but they're going to give it to Journey.
Shots, yeah, we need it. A little bit of hometown call, but I'll take that.
I thought I had block all the way coming out of here.
It seems like Journey had that Euro step in mind the whole way there, and the defender saw it too, and she just kind of held that position in my eyes.
So Journey's going to shoot 2. She's got 6 tonight. Make that 7. So the Mount Pleasant, Stephen, their boys and girls are combined 59-0 right now.
I've heard about that.
They were here. Lobos trailed by 3 with 12 seconds left, and our freshman knocks a 3 down to tie the game, and they call a moving screen. Took it off the board. Don't want to say it was a bad call, but not one I would have made. So we had a chance to knock the king off the mountain. Nice defense by Lobos here. That doesn't go.
Another jump ball call.
That's going to be Longview basketball. Settle down.
Got a foul on the outside here instead of the jump ball.
He's called a little foul first.
Foul is certainly.
The Mavericks fans aren't happy, and Ryan Roberts, get her out of there. Starting to feel like it's not funny. It's starting to feel like a Longview Marshall game.
Oh yeah, the intensity is definitely risen. And the side where we're sitting on Marshall's side, and these fans are letting them have it. As our crowd might is picking up a lot of that noise.
And when the camera switches back over, unfortunately, the biggest man in the gym standing right in front of us. So you're going to see it. There we go. I think we're shooting free throws, maybe. I'm not sure
Going
what's going on.
1-on-1 all the way out with 1:26 in the third.
And Keaton, again, jinxes big time with this one. We're here about 12 out of 11 tonight. Soccer game going on across the way. If you're interested in that, I'll get you some updates if we can. The boys are in Marshall tonight. Bethany Balthus is going to miss the first. That's uncharacteristic. A little under 90 seconds to go in the third quarter. Long way to go in this one. Three-point attempt from the corner, just in and out. Rebound to Roberts. And McGee is off and running with her head up, looking for a player, a teammate.
Nobody stepping on you, Coach.
Slow things down a little bit here. Open look, shoot it, and she did.
There it is.
There it is. Three ball. Three ball. Good. Yes, indeed.
Like Ray said Tuesday night, if we're allowed to have a favorite player, I can't help it. She's mine. I love it.
Hey, you got 4 years to cheer for it, too.
Yeah. Another long three to answer, no good. Long rebound tipped away back to Marshall. That is Ava Flanagan. Comes away with it. Little floater Roberts there to defend. Going to call for the foul.
That's a fourth foul, too. That's tough.
Pretty late call.
Yeah. A foul is a foul. That's a fourth foul. You don't like seeing that. She was just a little bit aggressive there. She was going for the block.
And I haven't seen her sister in a few games. I wonder if there's an injury there, or haven't talked to Coach Leggett about that.
Yeah, me neither.
I see her on the bench wearing a T-shirt, so she's not available tonight.
Yeah, we got Cadence Porter, the freshman, getting ready to check in the game.
So Stephen Ryan Roberts, we called her and her sister Reagan Roberts the Twin Towers last year without knowing they were literally twins.
Literally twins. I do remember the twins.
I think it took us to right about the last two games to where somebody told us that they actually are twins.
So Cadence Porter is going to check in, another freshman. They've got two freshmen on the court right now. Cadence Porter, Bethany Baltus, Journey Fairchild, Paris Simpson, and Tiaja McGee, your Lobo lineup. They trail by 2 with 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. We're headed for another photo finish, it looks like.
Oh yeah, big time. Hey, you want to come out with some points, away with some points here. Marshall's line sets up in the zone here to not give up any.
Freshman has good position on her.
Open look, mid-range jumper, money.
Yes, indeed. Good shot by Miss Bethany.
So you can shoot the rock.
Yes, indeed. She loves it.
10 seconds left, all tied up, third quarter.
Close out.
7 seconds. I'm not sure they know.
Got to close out. Come out there.
Deep with 3.
There you go.
That's going to do it for quarter 3. A lot of excitement in that one. We got a good one tonight. If you're watching, share the feed. We'll be back with the fourth quarter here on Longview Game Day.
Injuries aren't planned, and here at Longview Orthopedic, we're going to work together with patients to try to attain the best outcome possible for them. We have the ability to treat all injuries for all patients and athletes of all ages. One thing I want patients to understand is that, I've been in their situation. I played football at Texas A&M University, played offensive line, I was a guard, and being an athlete, suffering injuries, and having that passion to get back on the field gave me a really good perspective on the other side of the line as a treating physician now here at the Longview Orthopedic Clinic.
Welcome back to Longview Game Day. We're going to have a good finish for you here as the fourth quarter gets underway. That commercial break just reminded me I'm headed to Juicy's when I leave here. Steven, when's the last time you had a Juicy's hamburger? And if it's not in the last 2 weeks, don't answer. I'm just kidding.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I meet with our CEO, Ron Short, over there every Wednesday morning. We have a little meeting at Juicy's every Wednesday.
That's good news. You cannot beat a burger from Juicy's.
Can't beat that breakfast either.
So we're underway, fourth quarter. All tied up in what's a pretty big matchup for these two teams. Marshall trying to keep their playoff hopes alive. Longview trying to lock up a playoff berth for the first time in 4 years. As Keaton rejoins us. And a turnover early here. And for those watching, keeping track, Keaton hit the under tonight on how many times he had to take his headset off to greet somebody. 0 times tonight. That may be a record.
Hey, I take
Hadn't
it.
happened once tonight.
Hey, we're getting better and better. I take it.
All that means is we got a really good game.
Yes,
Then
we
nobody
do.
have time for that.
No, I don't have time to take it off tonight.
So turnover, first possession for the Lady Lobos, and good defensive play by Bethany Baltus.
Look up.
Gets it
There you
ahead
go.
of McGee. Got a little speed here. There you go. Finishes. Oh, rushed it a little bit. Knocked away Marshall basketball.
She's mad at herself. She knows she should have made that.
I think she anticipated a little contact
She did.
there, and
She did.
it didn't come.
And the defender gave up on it, so she's definitely beating herself up even more. But that's okay. We got a lot of basketball left to play.
Again, comes down to the simple things here late down the stretch.
You called it.
Free throws, layups. It's critical to make those.
Oh, yeah. You called it.
Speaking of free throws, the Lady Lobos are in the bonus, a couple away for the Mavericks. So we are shooting with every free throw from here on out. Looks like those easy points are going to be they're going to play a crucial role in this one.
Yeah. Right now, this is all about execution, especially in the fourth quarter when you're tied up.
Long three-point attempt. Still hasn't gone. Marshall's 0 for tonight from outside.
They've taken
Turning
a lot
foul
of them.
shot. There's a foul.
Marshall has taken a lot of threes tonight, a lot of good ones. But luckily for us, they haven't gone down.
And that seems to be a theme with the Lady Lobo opposing teams is our defense is so solid inside that they're forced to shoot a lot from the outside. And Marshall, Hallsville, I think they were 2 for 17. Like it's a credit to the Lobos defense down low.
I'm not a big fan of the 2-3 zone, but they run the 2-3 zone better than any ladies team I've seen in a long time in East Texas. So they do a good job.
That's one of the things too. It's going to be hard to get them out of it. You haven't seen too many teams that can outshoot you.
Yep.
That can shoot you out of a zone. And this is tonight as a president. Man, you see they're 2 and 3 steps back beyond the three-point line, and you just asking for a prayer when you're throwing it up that far.
So our Star Foundation Athlete of the Week knocks both of those down. If you'd like some more information about the Star Foundation, you can visit their website, or on game day we'll have a post up with the players this week, probably on Tuesday, and you can just follow the link there if you'd like to donate and get more information. Or you can just message the page. I'll tell you how to do it that way too.
Yeah. Fairchild did a great job of being automatic at the line.
She's 3 for 4 from the line tonight and has 9 points. Bethany Baltus leads the way for the Lobos with 10.
Oh.
Ball's almost thrown away. Nice move to get inside, and finish doesn't go. Baltus with the rebound.
The rebound there by Baltus.
And she's going to take it herself. Got Kaden support her head if she sees her. Nice pass.
Nice freshman. Hey, Baltus still staying with it too.
Wow. 3-point attempt.
Oh, man.
My goodness.
This is probably one of the best games I've seen from Bethany Baltus. She's been all over the court tonight. She's
That
been playing
pass
with a lot
was
of
insane.
Yes, I know it. It was great.
I was about to say it looked like Dak, but no, it didn't.
Hey, if I'm Coach Liggett, I'm gonna drop a play for Bethany right now.
Let's give Bethany $40 million.
There you go.
We win a playoff game. Here's Simpson's
There
foul.
we go.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool sequence. Nice
Yeah.
pass, got the rebound, took it to the three-point line. Just, hey, I've got an open look. I'm going to take it.
Absolutely.
But they gave her 2. She's had a foot on the line there.
Hey, I'm loving the way she's playing. I've been seeing Miss Bethany, her confidence grow more and more each game. She's been playing a whole lot faster. She's been improving. So hats off to her. Shouts out to her. She's been playing great tonight.
So Paris Simpson's on the board with her first shot, her first points tonight. And it says a lot about the way the team feels about her. And Coach Leggett, when you're facing one of the top 5 teams in the state, needing a bucket to tie with 10 seconds left, you draw a play up for your freshman.
And she comes through for you too.
Wow. She's been exciting to watch tonight.
Yeah.
All over the place.
Keep pressing here.
And if you needed to, I bet she could handle the basketball and run your offense. No doubt in my mind. So I don't know what we're going to have here. A foul.
Lady Lobos still have 1 foul to give. Next foul by the Lady Mavericks put the Lady Lobos in a double bonus.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a timeout. And we're going to take a break with them. We'll be back here in just under a minute.
And now at OR, we want to buy your used vehicle and we'll give you guaranteed top dollar for yours. And if you prefer to trade, even better, with massive savings on every new vehicle at OR Cadillac GMC in Longview.
Printing your photos just got easier. Just pick your size, color, and favorite photo, and we'll do the rest. Because your unforgettable moments are meant to be framed.
All right, welcome back. Got a good look at Coach Peck and Coach Leggett getting the Lady Lobos lined out for the finish of this one. A nice little run there. We lead by 6.
Yep.
Ryan Roberts is in foul trouble. Ryan Roberts has been held scoreless tonight.
Yeah, and that's tough. She's kind of bought herself a lot more time on the bench this quarter with her 4 fouls. So this game, she might finish the game scoreless, which is a surprise.
Bit of a shocker. But she's had a lot of good looks tonight. Just couldn't get anything to fall.
Marshall's been surrounding her, and it's probably a testament of seeing her one time. You're gonna combat what she does well, and hopefully you don't want to see her going again.
So we're at that point in the game where these possessions start to mean a whole lot. Open look for 3. She couldn't handle the basketball. Makes a move and scores.
Oh, that was a great move there. Great move there by Miss Blacknell.
And the pressure's still on for the Mavericks. Lobos beat it, get the hand of Balkus, and the defense knows, all right, we can't play around with her too much out here.
Good pass.
Have a foul.
Back
Balkus.
to the line.
Either way, she's shooting.
Going for 2 this time.
Crowd is mad because she's shooting, but they don't know she's in the bonus.
So it's going to be double bonus. It's going to be 2 for Paris Simpson.
Again, a lot of time left. Still 4 minutes and 44 seconds. Shooting double bonus down the rest of the stretch.
There you go.
And Paris is 3 for 3 from the line tonight.
And it's important with a 5-point game. Every time you get 5, you gotta come away with points here. You don't want to have an empty possession. That she makes both.
Knocks it down.
6-point game. 4:42 left to go.
Good defense there by Latavia Bailey.
Good job. Oh.
Jump ball. The whole
Foul on Paris Simpson. I believe that's going to be 1-1 for Marshall now.
I'll put them in 1-1.
And Miss Paris, that's her second foul.
I didn't see the foul. I'm going to be honest with you. But either way, good play by Latavia Bailey. They went straight inside with Roberts on the bench, and Latavia's let them know that's not going to be an option just because she's not out of here.
Yeah, no, it's not at all.
How's 44 been this so far? How many points has she?
11.
44's got 11.
Yeah, she's really the player to stop right now down the stretch.
She's getting those inside buckets. She's in. I think earlier she was in a little foul trouble too.
She was. She had 3 fouls in the third quarter, and they continued to play her. And she made it through and took her out late in the third quarter. And here she is. She's kind of an impact player in the fourth quarter.
Oh, yeah,
She's got 13 and 7 of them at the free throw line.
You're going to need her every step of the way here in this fourth quarter with Longview up by 4.
Paris Simpson loses that one. Another turnover for the Lobos.
Going back.
What are they going to get with the foul that time? 22, they're going to get Bailey on the foul. So this is what you didn't want if you're a Lobo fan. You're giving Marshall to get back a chance to get back in the game at the free throw line here.
Oh yeah, that stops the clock here.
And with a couple, I don't want to call them cheap fouls, but it's 4 for Bailey. but neither one of these fouls were a shooter. You know what I mean? First battles away, ends up in the hands of Latavia Bailey. She gets it ahead to McGee.
Want to settle down here.
Settle down just a little bit.
Good possession.
Make them combine guard.
4 minutes left to go, and this is where you use the fact that there's no shot clock in high school basketball to your advantage and solve some of this clock away if you can.
Oh, yeah, if you can go by, go by. You don't want to pick up the dribble that far.
That's exactly what Tiaja McGee does.
You want to keep your rhythm, though. You don't.
Paris Simpson was wide open there. Make her guard you. Make her guard you. You can go by.
There we go.
Shooting 2.
What position did Tiaja McGee's uncle play?
He was a cornerback, and he was a cornerback in basketball, safety, corner and the safety, and he also played. He was the point guard as well.
She's got some hands.
Oh yeah.
Something tells me when they were playing catch growing up, Uncle wasn't tossing them underhanded, was he?
Uncle or brother wasn't. No, not at all.
Plays like a Lobo.
Oh, yeah.
So Tiaja McGee is going to take 2 free throws here. Lobo's leading by 4, 3.5 left to go in this one. She makes the first. She's got 8 tonight.
32 checking back in.
Yep. Both of them she has to be careful that she has 4.
She's going to go ahead and let somebody else handle the potential rebound here on a free throw. No reason to pick up a cheap foul.
Nope, definitely not.
Smart move.
Especially when you want to set up for a full court press or get back into the zone.
Bernie Fairchild almost comes away with that one, but it's Maverick basketball.
Stop ball.
That is Asia Smith.
That they're coming right.
No.
Travel.
Good call. Good call. We'll take that. As you hear me say no, because I just thought that it was going to call a foul on Ryan Roberts, which I did not see it.
And you can see the Lobo Lumber. They're getting into this one.
Yes, they're enjoying it over there.
Gonna have a turnover here. Timeout, Marshall. So Coach Joe Hicks calls a timeout for Marshall as they gain possession. It's gonna be Mavericks basketball when we come back from the break. We're gonna take it with them. I think it's gonna be a 30-second timeout. We'll be back.
Over the last 10 years, our office has achieved many record verdicts and settlements. Our commitment has always been to outwork and outfight any opponent we have in whatever courtroom we find ourselves in.
At Godarzi & Young, we have settlements and verdicts that are unmatched. Whether you come face to face with the corporation or the insurance company, they know that if they don't justly compensate our clients, they're going to have to face the Godarzi & Young trial team in the courtroom.
Checking her back in the game.
Welcome back. 3:22 left in this one. Lobos leading by 5. Mavericks basketball after the timeout. And we've seen a lot from the Lobos in the fourth quarter that we wanted to see all game. Super aggressive, getting open looks, knocking them down, and playing excellent defense.
How that timeout, he put his post back in the game. There she is. High post takes that shot.
We'll take it. Battle. Whoa. Another look.
First 3 for Marshall tonight.
Was that a 3?
No,
Did you call it 2?
Might have had a foot on the line there. So that's Jakayla Rusk. She's got 4, and it's a 3-point game.
Full timeout there by Marshall after the made basket.
So we're gonna stay with them through the timeout here. I'm just gonna turn the crowd mic off. That way we don't pick up any unlicensed music. So back to a 3-point game. Gonna have another photo finish like we have every Tuesday and Friday. I love it. But Stephen, what do you think we need to see from the Lobos here this possession?
Hey, I don't think it's a bad idea to do something a little different defensively and stopping the easy baskets on the inside. I think they're going to go right at 32. Knowing she's in foul trouble, they're going to take advantage of that. Breaking down that zone defense, and they've had a little success in getting some easier shots inside down the stretch. You can see them not necessarily limiting themselves to take the shots outside. So if I'm the Lady Lobos, I'm looking to see what I can do to make them take those panic shots. They still are down 3. When you're playing with these young players, sometimes that 3 looks like it's a long ways away, and sometimes they take those desperate shots and get impatient.
Absolutely.
So
I don't see Marshall playing zone because we're just going to bring the ball out and stall them and make them play defense.
Absolutely.
As you see them in a full court press right here. We got an easy bucket, let's go ahead and take it. We haven't had
offense.
Not sure what we've got here.
Offensive foul. It was a legal screen. It's not going to be a shooting foul, but now Marshall's going to get the ball here on the baseline.
Right underneath the own basket here.
So Marshall basketball, it's a one-possession game with 3 minutes left here. So, again, going to come down to the wire as it has last couple Fridays. Open look for three. They've missed all of these tonight until now.
That was an excellent inbound play to set the screen up to leave her man wide open.
Woo, look how fast 11 is. That's not even.
She's really fast.
Another turnover. We're tied up, 2:50 to go. Like I said earlier, it's not often you can say that someone other than Tiaja McGee is the fastest player on the court, but there's no doubt about it. Number 11, Asia Smith, has some wheels.
Yeah, she's definitely one of the fastest ones. You can't tell me she doesn't run in the 100 and 200 for Marshall.
Looked like DK Metcalf last year.
Very impressive speed.
Running that quarterback down.
Oh, yeah. Don't want to foul that.
Shooter. Oh, man.
Thought she might have picked that foot up. She didn't.
Oh, got a steal there.
Whoa! Dirty Fairchild's on the ground. No
Careful
call.
not to get a foul here.
I mean, Marshall basketball. These two teams are playing with some serious intensity right now. I don't want to see someone get hurt diving for a basketball. That'd be a shame.
Right.
Especially towards the press, especially at the end of the season.
.2:14 to go. The possessions are getting real serious now. Open look from the corner for three. Boom! 24. Jacayla
And they
Russ.
call the foul. And that's 5 on Roberts. So she has a chance for a 4-point play.
I didn't see that. Ryan Roberts fouls out, shoot a three-point shooter, and the three goes. So we've got a chance for a 4-point play here. I think the Lobos are going to call a timeout.
They got a minute. Got a minute to decide what they're going to end up doing. She actually is calling a timeout.
So we're going to take a quick break and come back to bring the rest of this one to you. The Mavericks are going to be on the line shooting one for a 4-point lead. You're watching Lobo basketball live on Longview Game Day.
Don't fumble when you're looking for your next trailer. At R&J Trailers, we got the hookup. Cargo Mate, Hallmark, Text Line, Diamond C. We've got the inventory selection to get you into the end zone. Staffing and savings with R&J Trailers. Don't pass up on the best deals around. R&J Trailers in Longview and online at rnjtrailers.com. We've got the hookup.
Injuries aren't planned, and here at Longview Orthopedic, we're going to work together with patients to try to attain the best outcome possible for them. We have the ability to treat all injuries for all patients and athletes of all ages. One thing I want patients to understand is that, I've been in their situation. I played football at Texas A&M University, played offensive line, I was a guard, and being an athlete, suffering injuries, and having that passion to get back on the field gave me a really good perspective on the other side of the line as a treating physician now here at the Longview Orthopedic Clinic.
Welcome back. Jacayla Rusk is attempting to finish off the 4-point play. I believe it's her first free throw attempt of the night.
Hey, this is a softball player right here.
Yeah, this is the one that hits the bombs. And that's good. So she's got 8 tonight. And the Lobos suddenly trail by 4. 2 minutes left, and the press is still on.
Coach calls a timeout here.
Coach is going to call another timeout. We're going to stay through this one. Probably a good timeout there. That pressure was getting to the Lobos a little bit. I see Coach Ward's daughter out there.
Oh yeah, she's coming.
In the huddle. She's ready. She's going to be a Lobo before she gets here.
Oh yeah, she's coming to learn a few things or two.
So Stephen, I was at a basketball camp this summer. All the girls were out, and I had to do a double take. There was some girl over here. I'm not joking. Looked like Allen Iverson at the camp. I did a double take, and it's Coach Ward's daughter. Wow. She's in the 8th grade, I believe, or 7th grade.
She's a lefty too.
Wow.
She can play with these girls right now. Not a doubt in my mind.
Yeah, I enjoyed watching her play on Monday. She was making some threes.
What would she look like in person and playing?
Oh man, she had a good double-digit points, man. They ran away with whoever I forgot who they played against. I think it was Foster. They ran away with them.
Bright future here for Lobo basketball, but
absolutely
let's focus on the task at hand. 2 minutes left. Got a chance to clinch a playoff spot tonight. It's loose. Nice play by Tiege McGee to get that to Paris.
Keep going.
Open shooter. There it is. Journey Fairchild for 3.
Boom! There you go, Journey.
Big shot by Fairchild.
Journey's got 12, and it's a 1-point game.
Oh yeah, the senior will not be denied there. She got a great look at that 3.
You don't want her to get to travel.
Oh, she traveled. There you go. We forced a turnover.
Lobo basketball.
We got 100.
They're going to work very hard to try to continue to get her the ball to seal this game.
All right, 1:27 to go. Lobos trailed by 1. Huge three-pointer from Journey Fairchild, our Star Foundation Student Athlete of the Week, coming up clutch.
Oh, she's showing you big-time players make
cut to the basket. Oh man.
Uh-oh. Gotta hold her.
And Paris Simpson's gonna shoot free throws.
Hey, we'll take it. That's a tough call there.
That's her 5th foul as well.
Yep.
And that's gonna do it for Ari Gill. Mavericks fans don't love it.
No, that's big. That's
but I wouldn't either if I were a Mavericks fan. So Lobos have a chance to tie or take the lead here at the free throw line with 1:12 left.
Clinching's done a great job tonight for the Lady Mavericks.
Yeah.
It's a big loss for them. Two big shots.
The first one's good. We're tied.
Tie ball game.
And Paris has 5 tonight. Every single point coming from the free throw line. And we're all tied up. 1:12 to go.
Let's get a good stop here. Stay in front of her. Keep her in front of you. There you go. Oh, almost had it.
TH, I thought you had one there.
Yep.
Under a minute left.
Again, I'm looking, trying to find that post, make sure they don't get the ball to her. There she is.
Yeah.
Marshall leads. That's 44.
That's
Alyssa
important.
Helton.
Yeah, it's important to stand in front of your man right there because you make it harder on the defender when
40
once
seconds
she goes
left.
past you.
40 seconds left to play.
Got
Lobos
the
still by
inch
2.
Yes.
Bailey gets it down low.
It's
good. We're tied up again.
That's a good pass by Tiaja Bailey. Her defender was fronting her. She had the backside wide open.
30 seconds left to go.
Don't pick up a foul here.
Stay in front of your man here. Ooh,
long three.
Impatient.
Long rebound to the Mavericks.
Out of bounds.
20 seconds left. Coach Hicks is going to call a timeout. So we're going to stay with you here through the break and bring this last 20 seconds to you.
Yeah. Again, guys, you got to find a way to stop that post play.
I mean, they gave you a gift by shooting that long three-pointer.
Young ladies get impatient.
Yeah, gave it to you, but when you shoot those long threes, you give yourself an opportunity to get a long rebound, and that's what happens for March.
And you can tell it's going down. We're all 3 standing up.
Yeah.
For a Friday night basketball game.
Yeah. We got an exciting game so far. It's been a great game here between Longview and Marshall. Tied up at 40 seconds. We got 40 seconds. Oh, 20 seconds to go.
20, I believe, yeah.
20 seconds to go in the game.
Lady Lobos have one more timeout, I believe.
Yep, they got every opportunity to close this game out, but they got to do it on the defensive end first.
Yeah, this one's going to be on the defense. There's no reason to shoot a ball before that clock runs out if you are Marshall.
Yeah, if I'm Marshall, I definitely don't want to give Longview any opportunity to get the ball back to go down there and score and win the game at all.
And if you're Longview, a foul only comes if it's necessary. A cheap one here may just cost you the basketball game.
And you got to foul the right person too if you are going to foul.
So the 5 for the Lobos are going to be Bethany Baltus, Latavia Bailey, Paris Simpson, Journey Fairchild, and Tiaja McGee. Ryan Roberts is fouled out.
I believe we may go to a zone here. Actually, we're coming out of man-to-man. So it's very important. You got to keep you got to keep them in front of you.
I'm fronting 44 all the way. Might have some help on the backside as well.
Ball ends up in the hands of Asia Smith with Tiaja McGee guarding. She makes a move to get past her to the basket. No good. 44 is fouled. No. Okay. 12 seconds left.
How we get that?
A lot of time though.
Lobos do have a timeout to draw something up here if she makes these.
That's a tough call to make across the paint. But
yeah. Good thing they called it on Paris Simpson.
Alyssa Helton's headed to the line tonight for what's got to be the 10th or 11th time. She scored 7 from the free throw line tonight.
There you
First
go.
was no good.
There you go.
But those 7 came with much less pressure than these 2. So,
yes. So this is a very important possession. We need to get the rebound if she misses this shot. You don't want to give Marshall any opportunity to go back up with it on their side of it, especially with 12 seconds left.
So Alyssa Helton with a huge free throw. It's no good.
They've got one timeout.
Jump ball, and it's going to be Longview basketball.
Lady Lobos have one
Lobos have a shot to win it with 11 seconds left.
Let's go, ladies.
She's going to take it right here.
And we're going to use our timeout, and we're going to stay with you through this break as well. 11 seconds left to go in this one. A basket here, and your Lady Lobos are heading to the postseason for the first time in 4 years.
I would love to see a walk-off bucket for us to win this game here. That would be
no timeouts either way.
I'd love to be in that huddle. I want to know who you're going to if you're the Lobos right here.
Hey,
is there a question who our pick would be tonight?
One of our picks.
Absolutely, that's not a question at all. And if you're Longview, if TJ McGee gets the ball, go. If you're not TJ McGee and you see her with the ball, you run with her, because she's gonna find you if you wide open.
So on behalf of these 2, I'm gonna go ahead and pre-apologize. If this goes, you're not gonna turn your volume down, because we're gonna
absolutely
we're gonna be louder than the gym.
I need to stay in place because I'm gonna be excited.
You might get a double cheeseburger at Juicy's tonight.
Keaton bleeds green over here. All right. This is it. 11 seconds for a playoff spot for the Lady Lobos. Can't lose it in regulation, but you can win it with this possession. Of all the games we've had this year, this is going to come down to the wire and be the closest finish. All righty. Bethany Baltus is going to inbound the ball for the Lobos. No, she's not. TJ McGee is.
Lady Mavericks are waiting.
They're not pressuring them at all.
You don't want to pick up a foul down there.
They've got set up soft press, half court trap potential. Well, there it is.
TJ McGee beats him with a dribble.
Nice.
She's headed down the lane. Pump fake goes up. Can't finish. Latavia Bailey, 3 seconds left. Half court heave for the win. Oh, and it's no good. And we're going to finish regulation tied at 47 and head to overtime, our first game day overtime broadcast in history.
Let's go with it. Let's go with it.
And I've got to say it again. This is all Keaton Daniels' fault.
Oh, man.
First half talking about how fast this one was going.
Oh, man. I take it. It's my fault. I shut up next time.
Few players are in foul trouble heading to overtime.
So I just got word. We just got word that the Longview varsity boys have just began their game, because JV just finished a 3 overtime game with Marshall.
Wow.
So the varsity team is just not getting started.
Wow.
Just now underway for the varsity squad. They're all in the thick of things too in the district as well. So everything, you're getting your money's worth tonight here at Lobo Coliseum. Again, if you're not watching, share the feed. This is one that some folks want to see, want to tune into. Lobo 7-3 in district, Mavericks 5-5, and you could see it's the intensity's there. They're playing for their season right now.
Yep.
Lobos have some monsters on the schedule, so if you're going to do it, you want to do it tonight and not have to win a tough game on the road somewhere down the road when all of it's on the line.
Yeah, you want to take advantage of the opportunity, especially when you can control your own destiny. This right here is an opportunity for you. Got 5 minutes left to be able to do that. This is not over. Hopefully you got some players that's out there on the court that has a lot of energy left still in them.
Absolutely, and to end regulation, you got what you wanted there. TJ McKee beat the press with a dribble, got to the lane, aggressive. Good job by Marshall not fouling there.
Yep.
And we're headed to overtime. Latavia Bailey is going to jump versus 44 Alyssa Helton. We're going to play another 5 minutes.
I don't know what the confusion is going on.
To be honest to you, I am as unfamiliar with high school basketball's overtime rules as any man on the planet. So
each team's going to get one timeout each at it. 5 minutes to play. And I'm just real cognizant of the fouls again. Here we go. We got
those
double
carry over
bonus.
to overtime, both double bonus. All right.
Double bonus. Carrying over, going to shoot down the stretch. And then again, you're looking at these players who are carrying over in the foul trouble into the overtime period. That's going to play a role. We got 4 fouls on number 13 here.
Yep. That was the confusion. We're playing 4 minutes instead of 5. It looks like.
Oh,
you got
half of the 8 minutes. I'm sorry.
You got two players. I know Latavia Bailey. She has 4 fouls as well.
Lobos come away with it.
Go.
They can't figure out which basket they're headed towards. Three-point shot from Baltus is no good. What on earth was that foul?
Call an offensive foul on Tiaja McGee with a slight push-off.
There was a little confusion by the Lady Lobos as to which basket they were headed towards because we flipped the quarters.
It's going to be 5
and she fouls out too.
That's Tiaja McGee.
That's going to be a big blow. She is your best ball handler.
That's your ball handler, yeah.
You know, those calls away from the ball, away from the action.
We're going to get to see JJ's daughter.
We're
going to play the overtime out. The Lady Lobos.
Miss Jalea, she checks back into the ball.
Talk about getting thrown directly into the fire, huh?
Hey,
I bet she can handle it.
Hey, with all the pressure she probably had growing up, this moment is not too big for her. She came in firing. She told me that she's ready.
Speaking of big moments, the Mavericks have been excellent on the free throw line tonight, but in clutch moments, they've missed the last 3. That's 4 in a row now. Rebound to Paris Simpson. That's got to be a foul.
And she's shooting.
That's 24. That's Jakayla Rusk.
I believe that might be her 5th foul.
Let's see.
That's her first foul.
First for Rusk.
I don't know what.
And Alyssa Helton's played the entire 3rd and 4th quarter on 4 fouls. Like Steven said, at some point you want to get inside and see if you can't get her out of the basketball game.
Absolutely.
She's their offense right now. So Paris Simpson's going to shoot 2.
Yeah, she takes a lot away from them. Kind of make them one-dimensional if she's not in the game.
And the first one's no good for Paris. And with being the double bonus here, you probably got time to get here from Marshall if you want to see the finish of this one. Paris makes the second, so Lobos lead again. Again, Paris has 6 tonight. Every point coming from the free throw line.
You want to play the pass here in the press.
Oh, there you go. By your shortstop. That's your shortstop over the shoulder catch. Paris Simpson. Back to Journey Fairchild. Let's slow it down and get the ball into your ball handlers. Journey.
She
traveled.
She did take an extra step. 44 does have 4 fouls, but defensively she was very effective. Stepping up in the lane, getting both hands up, making herself look big. You got to tip your hat off to her.
Sure. It's going to be fascinating to see who the Lady Lobos turn to run the offense with Tiaja McGee on the bench. And this is something that's going to come into play down the road.
You're going to
need some of these kids. So the freshman with the rebound.
Yep, you're going to be.
Journey! Can't handle the pass. Another turnover. Sorry, Keaton.
No, it's okay. I was going to say you're going to be dependent on your freshmen, both of your freshmen, to help get this ball up. And it looks like Journey wants to do it too, as that ball gets away from him. But hey, we up by 1. Let's get a stop. Let's play some defense.
Plenty of time left. Yep. Plenty of basketball.
Hey, let's watch this corner shot right here. They're going to try to get a 3.
Deep 3-pointer. Off, long rebound to Journey. And she's fouled. We're shooting more free throws. That's 11. We want her in foul trouble.
Yes, indeed.
Well,
that's their Tiaja McGee.
I want to say for her that's going to be number 3.
So that's great for us.
No, that's number 4 for her. I knew she was getting up.
So 11 and 44, 2 biggest opponents of their offense are both in as bad a foul trouble as you can be.
Hey, and
you never want to root for someone to foul out, but the Lobos lost their 2 players.
Absolutely.
It's only fair, right?
Absolutely. And they're calling, the refs are calling it both ways.
Use it as an event.
Journey makes the first. Rattles out. I'm sorry. That's my fault. That one looked good the whole way. But Marshall was not hesitating to just spot up and take a long 3-pointer.
Missing both.
Rebound to Simpson. Go back up.
There you go. Yes. That puts the lead up to 3 here.
That was big.
Hey, just play defense. Keep them in front of you, especially in this man-to-man. Stay in front. Make them shoot long 3s.
Nice move.
44.
No foul. Rebound to Fairchild.
Hold it.
Get that ball to. Longview basketball.
She didn't recognize who she was passing the ball to. She was giving it to Latavia Bailey, who is your post player, who's not known for bringing the ball at the court.
You better text JJ and let him know we're in overtime and it's girls on the court. Does he know? You think? We're thinking about you, JJ.
Yes, indeed.
You know how nerve-wracking this probably is right now.
Stay with it. There you go.
There it is. What a
oh, there she goes.
nice move,
baseline.
Bailey.
And
Nice shot.
Yes.
Nice by Latavia Bailey. It's been all Longview this quarter, this overtime period.
It's a tough shot. No good.
Gets the rebound.
Rebound to Simpson.
That's 2 or 3 big rebounds by Simpson in the last few possessions.
Get that ball to Bethany. There you go.
Nice.
There's your ball handler the rest of the way.
Yes, indeed. Stay with it.
2:14 left. Lobos lead by 5.
Get the ball. Got it.
Paris Simpson's going to run that one down. Uh-oh.
Oh, no foul there.
Travel.
Get back up.
No travel. No call. Nothing.
Look at the defense.
Way to get back.
Oh,
And she fouls out, too, on that.
that is Jakari Blacknell. She's got 12 tonight. What a basketball game.
Man,
Are they going to count that bucket?
Yep.
I don't know. They haven't put it on the scoreboard
Ref
yet.
says it's good. 22. That's her 5th foul. Latavia Bailey fouls out for you.
Chance to make this a 2-point game. And 44 is going to check out for just a minute. She's got 4 fouls. What a game. 52-49. Blacknell is at the free throw line with a chance to make this a 2-point game as Cadence Porter checks in. The Lobos have 3 freshmen, 1 sophomore, and a senior on the court trying to win the biggest game of the year.
Hey, baptism by fire.
That's
Here we
right.
go.
It's really challenging to play stall ball when you have that level of inexperience on the floor and you're not used to playing that tempo. It makes it really challenging to run time off the clock.
2-point game, and the experience handling the basketball is where it's going to come in against this press.
You can run the baseline here.
But I don't think Boston is going to be at all concerned with that. Paris Simpson's going to take control here. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Maltus cuts, nice pass, and she's fouled.
There we go. That was a good look by Paris Simpson. That was an excellent move by Baltus to drive. But she's shooting no matter what.
Yeah, we're in the double bonus.
She's shooting no matter what.
Somebody's shooting.
It's just going to be a
Who's it on?
foul on number 2. Huh.
So that is Blacknell.
I think they called it before the foul, before the shot there.
Sure.
Wow.
If you had to pick somebody right now to shoot free throws for the Lobos, this would be your pick. Bethany Baltus at,
that's
the line.
a big call, guys. I don't know if you recognize what just happened here, but by calling on the cut on the way to the basket, it ends up going to number 2 instead of going to number 11.
Yeah.
So, I think Coach Legg is pretty frustrated with that call.
Oh, yeah.
Bethany makes the second, so it's a 3-point game, big free throw. Lobos lead by 3, 1 minute and 40 seconds left to go in this one. Again, the Lobos have lost 3 starters to fouls, and the basket's good, and that's 2, Blacknell, and it's a 1-point game.
We need to get ball in the hands of 13.
Got to get it across here. Keep going.
There you go.
Slow down.
She's open. Cadence Porter.
There you go. Good job.
Great job by the freshmen there.
Yes.
Freshmen are doing their job.
Hey, cool, calm, and collected. Great job by Paris Simpson finding
the
her.
automatic.
70 seconds to go here from Lobo Coliseum. Huge game.
Stay in front. Stay in.
Force them outside. If
Oh, it's jump ball. That should be a jump ball.
They're going to call the foul.
Call the fouls.
There's the jump ball. He called a jump ball, which is an excellent call. That's a great call right there.
We're going to talk about it.
I called it beforehand.
It's going to get pretty interesting.
They're going to overturn this? This is a big call, fellas.
This Marshall crowd is going to erupt because they're not going to like this.
Yes!
They're not going to like this.
It's going to be Marshall basketball, but big call.
13 stays in the game. That's some critical game management by the officiating crew.
Coach Hicks
You
is
just
very
let 11.
frustrated.
You just let 11 get away with the call down here and not be fouled out in the game, man. Critical game management.
All righty, 3-point game, 1 minute, 1 second left. Lobos are without Latavia Bailey, without Tiaja McGee, without their post person, Roberts, three-point attempt from the corner, short. Let it go out of bounds. It's Lobo basketball.
Now they got a foul.
Still have
not early. You got three freshmen on the court. You got to try to force a turnover here, but at some point, yes, the fouls are going to have to come.
Yes, indeed.
56 seconds.
Bethany Baltus isn't going to worry about the pressure at all.
Keep going. Get across.
Slow down. Watch behind you. The ball stolen. Saved in bounds. Another jump ball. Longview basketball. Paris Simpson is all over the court this overtime.
How do you like your shortstop coming up with big time plays here right now?
Time plays. She's got to be careful though. She does have 4 fouls. She's an impact player right here down the stretch.
You can't afford to lose her.
No, you certainly can't. 47 seconds left. If I'm Lady Lobos, I'm trying to find a way to get to the basket or get to the line.
And Journey turns the corner, finds Baltus. That ball's stolen, and that's some speed there. And the foul, it's a 1-point game.
Yep, don't want to foul there.
Oh boy, 30 seconds left. There's the freshman.
She's a little late.
Got aggressive on the pass, and Porter takes a hard shot to the head. I hope she's okay, but the freshman's going to shoot 2 massive free throws.
That was a big gamble there, but hey, we'll take it. The pass was almost. Well, the pass was a little late.
It was a little late.
Wow.
But Cadence Porter had her defender sealed, so she wasn't able to get around to get that ball.
Unbelievable finish here at the Coliseum.
24 seconds left.
Cadence Porter misses the first.
Okay.
Good shot. Important to knock this one down right here.
Very important.
Both teams still have 1 timeout, I believe, right?
The second's no good. It's a 1-point game. It's a 1-point game. Long shot attempt. No good. Over the back.
Over the back.
And the freshman's going to go to the line.
She's going to the line.
Where's JJ?
Hey, I know. If I know JJ like I know, he's probably standing up right now, pacing around.
If he can, he's made his way to the arena. I'm sure he's about to come through here kicking the door like John Cena.
I know he's pacing around right now.
So Jalea is it Jalea or Jalea?
Jalea.
Jalea Rockmore is about to attempt what has to be the biggest free throws of her life early on.
Yep.
With a chance to make this a 3-point game if she can knock them down. 14 seconds left. Again, Lobos clinch a playoff spot if they can win this basketball game without 3 of their starters who fouled out. Look at how clutch she is.
Wow. Great shot. Way to be automatic by the freshman. Steps away from the line. She looks like she's been here before.
Hey, I'm telling you, her mom and dad is probably put pressure on her so much to where this right here is easy for her. And she makes both of them.
Oh my God, with her eyes closed.
Making it easy. Made it look easy.
Got to have a 3 here. 10 seconds left. Going to have a timeout as Coach Hicks is going to talk this one over. We're definitely staying with you for this one.
Full timeout here. 3-point game here by Longview. 10 seconds left to go.
We'll cut this crowd mic so we don't lose our feed here. There's a full timeout here. What do you do here? Lobos, do you consider fouling? Put them on the line for 2 and take your chances that way?
I don't think you want to do that. I think you just play really good defense, push them outside, make them take that long 3, and then keep a hand in their face.
And you don't want to foul as they're shooting.
Definitely don't want to do that.
Especially if they miss the rebound and they try to go up for something real quick. You definitely don't want to foul to give opportunity to give the old-fashioned 3-point play there.
I know our producer sees what I'm doing here. He's going to say I'm jinxing things, but I'm ready to rock. All right, so Jalea Rockmore. I keep saying Blackmore. I don't know why. I apologize to JJ. Rockmore comes up with 2 absolutely massive free throws to make this a 3-point game with 12 seconds left. But we've seen how Marshall's shooting a 3-pointer tonight, so
really key.
It would not surprise me if we're heading overtime 2 here, regardless of what defense Lobos run, because they don't care. They're just going to shoot.
I'm not gonna say anything because I'm not gonna jinx. So
It's key to stay in the passing lanes right here. You get a big deflection.
You've jinxed us over and over. Reverse jinx it. Call it. Call it going down. Yeah.
Hey, I see a steal coming in play. We're gonna get us a steal.
At least a deflection will pay off really big right now. So be aggressive in those passing lanes.
I know that I'm on the outside looking in here, but I'd foul.
Oh.
Down to 5 seconds, foul it.
It's not a bad call though.
You can't lose with 2 free throws here. Like foul right
She's
now.
gonna
Foul,
shoot a deep
foul,
three.
foul.
Get in the
5
passing
seconds.
lane.
4. Don't foul the shooter. 3.
Right.
No.
What are you doing?
1 second left, and that's
she's
going to
shooting
send Asia Smith to the line for 3 free throws. She absolutely has no choice but to make.
Man, that's a tough call. That was a ticky-tack call to close the game out. I'm sorry, I'm going to say this. Somebody needs to tell the ref, and when the game is almost over, you swallow the whistle. You don't make those calls.
I won't say much,
but she's going to miss one of these free throws. We're going to be all right. We just got to rebound.
13's coming out of the
Imagine this
game.
spot. Basically, with your season on the line, you've got to make all 3 on the road or you lose. Yep. There's no tougher spot than this one.
And here's the sister. Here's the other twin, Miss Roberts. She checks in for some size, especially right here to get some rebounds.
Wow, what a spot here. And again, this is number 11, Asia Smith. And if she misses the first, and she does not.
It's important for everybody to take care of their business down the stretch.
Yeah. I remember somebody telling us that earlier. That
officials, players, everybody. It's important to take care of your business down the stretch.
Wow.
She's
just
been money,
stepping up here and hitting massive free throws.
Yeah, she's been money.
But this is the biggest. There's no pressure on those first 2 like there are on this one. 1 point game, 1 free throw to send us to the second overtime. Asia Smith.
Got a rebound.
It looks long. It's good. Wow. And we may be headed to a second overtime, and we are. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Finish this basketball game. Now the Lobos headed to a second overtime with their post player Ryan Roberts fouled out. Their starting forward, Latavia Bailey, fouled out. The starting point guard, Tiaja McGee, fouled out with 3 freshmen on the court, but they've shown no signs of cracking under pressure. So if the Lobos are going to win tonight, they are going to earn every bit of it. And it's got to be some fun down there for Coach.
Keep my mouth shut.
Oh, man. You see why I said I didn't want to say that.
There's some frustrating things, you know, as a coach that you're seeing. If you're a coach right now, you're seeing on either side frustrating things down the stretch. But again, free throws, layups have played a big role in this. Let's reframe the subject a little bit here.
Man, that's tough. I can't believe it. Call like that, man. But here you are. You can't live on it. You down. Well, you're not down. You tied. You got 3 freshmen in the game. You got Miss Roberts, the other twin. She's checking into the game. She hasn't played all night. She's gonna be pivotal. You got 4 of your starters all have fouled out.
The first possession, I want 20 going right at 44. I don't see 44.
No, she's checked out of the game. She's been checked out of the game here for the last several minutes.
Checked out or fouled out? I thought she had 4, but I didn't see a fifth.
I don't think she's fouled out, but they checked her out of the game.
11 has 4 fouls for sure.
I think they're doing something different.
That's Morgan. Mr. Game Day is watching our second OT live.
Oh, they gave up the tip there.
There we go. Lobos, and Roberts comes in.
No foul.
Looking.
Calling everything else.
I think 14 is going to take over the ball handling here for the Lady Lobos in this second overtime period.
Ball's tipped away. It's going to stay with Longview again. This is a massive game. The Lobos win here. I keep saying it just in case we've got any new viewers. A win tonight clinches a playoff berth for the Lady Lobos for the first time since the 2018-19 season. And to do it in this fashion, Keaton, would be incredible.
Oh, big time.
With your freshman leading the way. Journey Fairchild to the bucket. Can't finish, but the size. Roberts finishes.
Stay with it.
Can't get it to go. Put back
going with it.
And she's fouled.
Call 3 seconds.
No!
Oh, my God.
Keaton, easy now. We don't want to lose the equipment over this one.
Might be
frustration setting in here.
Might be count by twos down there. I'm not sure.
Man, that's a tough call right there.
We'll see if that concession stand's open. Keaton, eating the hot dog.
Man, I can't believe it.
There we go.
There we go.
Lobo basketball. And Reagan Roberts is kind of making her presence felt early on.
Oh, big time.
This is the first minute she's played tonight. She's got 4 rebounds. Should have had a bucket and a foul there and forces a turnover there.
Hey, love the way she came in because she was definitely frustrated that she probably hasn't played at all tonight. And she's coming in and making her presence felt.
Journey Fairchild again. Nice pass to Roberts down low. One dribble, go up with it.
Got to go.
Gonna have a foul.
There we
That's
go.
going to be Cadence Porter, another freshman headed to the line.
Hey, the big thing about it for us, if we can come away with this win, to do it with 3 freshmen on the court, you know how you know
That's
the
a
type
statement.
of feeling that that's a statement. You know the type of feeling that those freshmen is going to have, knowing that they can play when they get crunch time. And Coach Leggett is going to have all the confidence in the world playing them if she has to.
Who on earth do you interview, Keaton? How do you even decide?
If I can get everybody, I
No,
get
but like a team interview would be
yes,
cool.
indeed.
First one's
Nice.
good. These freshmen have ice water in their veins, man.
Yeah.
This is awesome. Rockmore is back in the game. Porter nails them both. Unbelievable. Clutch performance from his Lady Lobos. This is something that they're going to look back on when they start their playoff run. This is going to be pivotal. These kids are getting minutes that they did not anticipate getting. Rockmore's got a tough task. 3-point in the corner's passed up. Roberts, nice shot.
That was a hard shot.
That's 11. Asia Smith's been playing with 4 fouls for about 40
Look,
minutes.
you got her wide open. There you go. Keep going.
There's Baltus. Tied up. Nice pass.
Go up.
Roberts goes up. Can't get that to go, but Porter's there for the rebound. Open look. Rockmore for
There
3.
it is.
The freshman. Look at her. Yeah.
Man.
Oh,
Bully
my
all
God.
the way.
The freshman with the big time 3 in the corner.
Dad, if you're watching, let us know, man. Your daughter's taking the roof off this
Yes,
place.
indeed.
Marshall to answer, and it's good.
Oh, wow.
I mean, back to back.
Wow. Blackmail's got 18 tonight. The freshman, Rockmore, has 10, and she's played 5 minutes. There she is again. Finds the open. Oh, no. Pass is thrown away. Maverick basketball, 2:10 to go in this one. Finish. That can't
Great
go. Journey
defense by
Fairchild.
Journey
Yes,
Fairchild.
Here we go.
She did
2
not
minutes to
foul
go in the second overtime.
Look behind you.
Baltus for 3. It was on line. Didn't get the bounce.
Stay with it.
Thrown off of Rockmore.
I mean, that shot looked like it was right on the line, too. It looked good from here.
What a sequence.
Frank, I'm not sure if you're going to make it to Juicy's tonight.
No, it's going to close. Our biggest food supply sponsor is going to be the door's going to be shut before I get down there. I promise, guys, I'll be there in the morning, though. 1:48 to go. Again, 11. Asia
hard.
Smith has played the last 3 quarters with 4 fouls.
Great
The Lobos
defense.
can't get her out of the game.
Stay in front of her.
Big possession here defensively for the Lobos. 11.
Cut her off.
There you go.
Look at those
there you
hands
go.
from behind. Rockmore with the
defense there.
steal.
Minute 30.
Baltus ahead
There
to
you go.
Porter.
The freshman
Easy
and
layup.
the
Rockmore.
layup.
Yes! Lobos lead by 2.
Hey, the ball just keep bouncing in Longview's way. You just got to close this out right.
Again,
Gotta
folks, if you're
execute down the
watching,
stretch.
this lineup is freshman, sophomore, senior.
Offense.
Got it.
Offensive foul.
It's a right
Huge play.
Perfect call. She was Journey Fairchild was set up right there the whole time. I saw it coming.
Frank, might I say, that's the Longview Orthopedic Star Foundation Student Athlete of the Week.
Taking that charge. That's right.
You guys chose the right one. Hey, that's
right.
definitely one person.
That's a huge play right here down the
Play
stretch.
by the senior.
They play smart, all those student athletes. It's what they do.
Yes. Big play right there by the senior.
Rockmore gets the inbounds pass, and she's fouled. Let's see if she can hit another couple free throws. I don't think she's playing JV again.
No,
what
she's
do you
definitely
think?
not. She's definitely earned herself minutes into this rotation tonight.
And if you're just watching, Jalea Rockmore, Jalea. Keaton keeps not. I'm sorry, JJ, if I'm butchering your daughter's name, but she kind of goes up and down between JV and varsity, and she has she's pulled her weight tonight, Keaton, to say the very least.
I saw her mom, Whitney, standing up over there in that far corner.
Right.
She was standing up just excited.
Pacing back and forth.
Here comes 44 back in the game. Don't be surprised if they go back to their strategy.
So 44, Lisa Helton playing with 4 fouls, as well as 11, Asia Smith. Their 2 biggest performers on offense have played the second, third, fourth quarter and overtimes with 4 fouls. Look at the freshman. My goodness gracious. She's got 11.
Sky's the limit for this.
She's 2 points away from leading the Lady Lobos in scoring and hadn't checked in the ball game until the 4th quarter.
Absolutely. She didn't play a lot in the second half until the overtime.
The freshman again.
Wow.
Again.
I think Dad spent too much time outside shooting baskets with it. Looks like 4-point lead, Lobos lead.
The apple don't fall too far from the tree.
Frank, you're going to have to put some respect on her name after the night's game.
In my defense, I've never even typed it out till today. There she
Oh,
is!
with the big steal.
With the freshman behind her.
You're good. You don't have it. Slow it down.
Look at her.
Great decision. Help. Need some help. Timeout, Coach. You got a timeout.
44. Balton steals it.
Hold on. They cannot.
Oh, my goodness. 40 seconds left. 4-point game.
Stop it. Stop the ball. Stop the ball.
Three-point attempt. Off the glass. No good. Tipped around. Ends up to Porter, but we're going to have a foul.
Oh, man. Wow.
And Cadence Porter is going to shoot 2 more.
Hey, this is great right here. I love the way these freshmen are not playing like freshmen at all. They're not scared of this moment.
By far the funnest game we've called all
Definitely,
year.
for sure. I mean, we've been standing up this ever since the first overtime.
I'm telling you. Exciting.
I think I forgot to put a few scores on my spreadsheet, fellas. I apologize if I missed some of the totals here. In my defense, I've just been a fan.
Hey, you've been enjoying it.
Luckily, I know the girls' names now, so I have to look at the spreadsheet as often. But
so number 1 for the Lady Mavericks is fouled out. Number 2 for the Lady Mavericks is fouled out.
And Cadence Porter misses the first, but it's still a 2-possession game. Lady Lobos lead by 4. Again, this is the second overtime. If you're just tuning in, Lady Lobos head to the postseason with a win tonight.
And the game is far from over.
It is. Again, freshman on the court, 3-point shooters on the court for Marshall. Free throws no good, 4-point game, and look at the speed from 11. Beats the entire Lobo defense down the court. Floater's no good. Rebound to 20, Roberts. Throwing the elbows.
Foul.
Timeout by Longview.
Timeout by Coach Leggett. We're going to stick with it. Actually, no, let's go to break. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with the ending of this one in about 30 seconds. You're watching Lobo Basketball Live on Longview Game Day.
Over the last 10 years, our office has achieved many record verdicts and settlements. Our commitment has always been to outwork and outfight any opponent we have in whatever courtroom we find ourselves in.
At Godarzi & Young, we have settlements and verdicts that are unmatched. Whether you come face to face with the corporation or the insurance company, they know that if they don't justly compensate our clients, they're going to have to face the Godarzi & Young trial team in the courtroom.
All right, welcome back. It was a full timeout, not a regular old timeout, so we got another 30 seconds before we get back on the court. But Keaton, how impressed have you been with the Lady Lobo bench with no real experience coming in and finishing this ball game and doing the Lady Lobos dirty work for them?
Man, on the scale of 1 to 10, I'm a 20. I'm super excited. I did not, if you're a fan of the Lobos, and if you saw that, if I had to tell you that 4 of your starters was going to foul out and you're going into overtime, if you tell me what you thought was going to happen, well, I'm going to tell you the opposite is happening. These freshmen, along with the senior leadership of Journey Fairchild, who is the starter, they have been able to play great ball and been able to. They got the team up by 4 right now.
You almost can't call Baltus a freshman anymore.
No,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Rockmore, yeah, sure, but Baltus is playing like a seasoned vet.
Yes, and tonight, in my opinion, this is the best game I've seen Baltus play.
Baltus gets the ball here.
And she's played every
Fouls
minute.
Fouls are coming. Let Journey Fairchild take those. 10 seconds left. Crowd wants a foul. They probably need one.
Yeah,
I don't know why they're not fouling. They're just going to let the clock run out.
There you go.
Lobos are going to win.
Yes.
And just like that, the Lady Lobos hold on. Win a thriller here.
Wow.
And we are headed to the postseason, folks.
Absolutely.
What a basketball game.
Congratulations, Lady Lobos.
We're going to stay with it for just a second. As you can see, the Lady Lobos celebrating the playoff berth. The first one in several years.
Playing through all the adversity that they had to play through tonight. It is impressive to watch this win. A couple things I saw is the senior Lady Lobos really encouraging this young group. When they fouled out, they stayed in the game. They stayed engaged. That's huge. It says a lot about the team chemistry that this team has, and they deserve it. I'm excited.
Oh, yeah. These girls ought to have a lot of confidence to be able to go far along beyond this year. These girls can be able to are building something. Hopefully that Longview can be able to expect us to be in the playoffs year in and year out, as they are, as they'll punch their way to the dance and the first time is in 4 years, so I'm definitely excited to see that.
So looks like the alumni are going to come out of the stands here and join the Lady Lobos in their celebration. What a moment here at the Coliseum. We appreciate you tuning in. Keaton, another fun one tonight. Appreciate all our sponsors for helping us do this. Appreciate Stephen Holland of Longview Orthopedic Star Foundation. He was in the house tonight giving Journey Fairchild an award. Appreciate you hopping on with us for a little bit.
Absolutely.
Glad you got to witness the most exciting game of the year.
I bring the excitement with me.
Hey, I appreciate that.
So for Keaton Daniels, for my producer Jason Edwards, for the Longview students on cameras, we appreciate you watching. Your Lady Lobos are playoff bound for the first time in 4 years in exhilarating fashion and won the game with freshmen on the court and beat a longtime rival. We'll see you Tuesday night, the boys live at